KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, what's going on, y'all? We back that fast. It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86, Knockout 86, and KO Boxing, Knockout Boxing 86, whatever you want. Call me. I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome back to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We got so much to talk about. Run them likes up. Run them all the way up. I need them back up over 100. The standard is the standard. Shout out again to Abdullah Mason for coming through the channel, man. Always a pleasure having the young phenom, the young king, you know what I mean, on the channel. Always a pleasure chatting with him. And we got Boots, Ennis, and Xander Zayas press conference to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis back outside popping that shit. Back outside popping that shit. You know what I mean? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Turn on your notifications. Share this live stream on your Twitch, your TikTok, your Instagram, any and everything. Share it on Mixer, on your Kick, whatever. Share this damn live stream, man. Share it. Let's see who all in the building, who came back. We got 67 in here total. It's like a bunch of people who came, watched the interview, then they about to go like run off and go make videos about it. But salute, y'all know I don't care nothing about that, man. I don't care nothing about that. If you mess with me, just shout me out for the interview. If you don't mess with me, everybody gonna know where you got the content from. So either way, we eating. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see who all back in the building. Then we're gonna run this down, man. We got Biz 0128 in the building, boxing and barbecue in the building. All things is back in the building. Night Rider, Zoomverse. What's happening with you? Cam J, what up, bro? Mr. Fish, Terrence Gayton in the building. We got Lee Jackson, Miss Joette, thank you. Terrell Jackson in the building, thank you, bro. Brother Huey Q Blue is in the building. Shout out to Meaty Riley, thank you, bro. Thank you, Kendra, I appreciate you. Ruben Langford, what up? Brother Huey Q, appreciate you, bro. Tsunami, what up, bro? Appreciate you, dog. No evidence in the building. Shout out to Brashley McClendon in the building. Thank you, Brashley. Savage Killer Queen, what up? Cottage, what's happening? David Lynch, what's up? D. Willie Thomas, what's good with you? Yeah, shout out to Abdullah Mason, because he do not have to do that, and I appreciate him, bro. Swoosh Life, what up? Trey W234, what's good? SBG Mello says we had 31 likes. That's not enough. Kevin House in the building, what up? You did another Mason interview. I just did it, bro. I just did it. We just got done. I did it. We did like a 15, 20-minute joint. And then I started the live stream over and we did this one. It's up on the channel, bro. It's up on the channel. Boxing King, what up? Boxing and Barbecue, what's happening with you? Ruben Langford, what up? Blitzum J, what up? You coming to the H-Town for Foster versus Ford fight? Maybe. Maybe not, bro. If I got my choice, I'm going to Cleveland, bro. If I got my choice, I'm going to Cleveland, bro. Trap Band, what up? I'm going to Cleveland, Ohio, bro. Patrick Bell, what up? Income 5651, what up? Missed the damn interview, but I'm here, bro. Listen, after the show, just go check it out. It's up. Enigma, what's up, bro? Salute to you. KC Boxing Network. I appreciate you, OG. I appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to work, man. Shout out to Pearl Infinity. What's good? We got Joseph Jackson in the building. He say, what? Bro, interview. IB stands for interview. I ain't have enough time, bro. Interview reaction, bro. Shout out to Cam J Network. All good, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, we back at it, Drink. Salute to Drink. I was just saying, Drink is here too. Listen, I am looking for one more managing moderator. Email me if you are interested. I gotta know you gotta been rocking with the channel for a long time, and you gotta be a you gotta been a mod for a long time. I got Drink More Water, Ronnie Bravo, and 2 Cents Boxing. Those are the managing moderators right now. I'm looking for one more. You got to be a regular to the live streams. And I need y'all to email me if you're interested in being that. Because that will give you the ability on my channel to block people with wrenches. And I only want to give those to people that I trust. So if you're interested, shoot me an email. Pearl Infinity, what up? Brother Huey Q in the building. Ohagu. What up, Victor in the building? The 99-year-old OG. All the power. What up? What up? Bo Hunting and Boxing. What's good, bro? Salute. Hold on, give me a second. One second. Yeah, it's on there. Hold on. There we go. WTF Media, what's good? Milo, I appreciate you. Salute to you. Danetta's in the building. What up? What up? Lavon Down Gaither in the building. What's happening with you? All right, we got 115 back in here. I need my lights all the way up. All the way up. Ooh. Tank back popping and shit. Oh yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. SBG Mello say 58 likes. Yeah, we need 100 though. We need 100 though. Just call me GB. Meaty Riley say hype the video up. He's right. Brayden Holmes, what's good? What's good? Brashley be on everything. Brashley, salute to you, bro. Cause I do not have a Twitter. I should get one though. I should get one though. 61 likes. Nah, I need 39. This niggas on Twitter being a menace, Night Rider. Under Fly Money Often. Fly Money Often is outside on Twitter being a menace right now. I keep getting the tweets. Shout out to Drink My Water 5-piece. No Biscuit and Super Chase said, don't forget Iglesias tonight fighting in about an hour. About to catch another body against some basic Russian. Yeah, I got the bet with KO. All the bets is up. I got the Bet with KO video up. I got the pics up. Yeah. Yeah, he said you get paid on Twitter too. Man, I need to start one, bro. I need to start one. I'll probably be popping on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll probably be popping. Oh, I'll probably be popping, bro. Salute though. Tsunami, what up? It's on the zone. It's on the zone, boxing and barbecue. You fighting on the zone tonight. Yup. Sure is. Daniel Carter, what up? Show your love to KO for the interview. Yeah. I'm with that. I'm with that. Show love. Y'all heard what KQ said, bro. Y'all heard what he said, bro. Let me know when we get to 100 likes. I'm ready to get going, bro. I'm ready to start this shit, man. I'm amped right now. I'm crunk. I mean, because you know, all the fighters gonna get the blocking me. I tweet directly at a fighter in a minute. Listen, bro, you said this. Why you saying this now? Why you saying this shit now? They gonna be like, I can't stand this nigga KO. I can't stand him. 27 more likes. I need 27 likes. What up? No, I ain't never heard that, Thomas. Thomas, I ain't never heard that, right? Oh, what's going with you? Ohio Run Boxing. 20 peeps. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, Ohio, fire. Salute, bro. Salute to you. I done chopped it up with you a couple of times a few years ago. Good to see you back out here, man. Got a lot to be excited about right now, bro. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, man. Dean be at war every day. So yeah, I can't be doing all that typing, bro. I can't be doing all that typing, dog. Yeah, fact. Kevin King, what up? What up? Can't J say Ohio definitely runs boxing. Yeah, man. Come on, chat. We so close. Yeah, I need 100, bro. The standard is the standard, damn it. I don't know why y'all think I be playing. I need my 100 likes. I just sit here and say hit the like button for the next 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. You got haters on there already? I know. I drop off in that bitch and say, what's up, hi world? What's up, world? They gonna be real mad when I tell everybody that all y'all that I'm on Twitter and y'all go follow me. They be like, how this nigga get 10,000 followers overnight? They gonna be mad at the motherfucker. How did he do it? It's called real subscriptions. We don't buy shit. We get it out the mud. It's called real support. Real one supporting the real one. That's what it's called, bro. That's what it is, man. Be like, how did he get on here yesterday? And his tweets already getting thousands of views. Yep, that had me, Fat Pack. What up? I'm ready to run this down, man. I just need my 100 likes. Two Cent Boxing said, I seen a bum get 5,000 subs in a week. Now that's trash. I prefer 18,000 real subs. Mm-hmm. Real viewership, you know. He says, Night Rider says, and you don't clickbait. Nah, we ain't clickbait. I don't believe in that, bro. Again, I don't want to trick people into watching me. I want people to watch me because they like the way that I break down the sport and they like rocking out with me. I don't want to trick you into watching me like, oh, Gervonta Tank Davis just announced his fight. Then you click on the video like, yeah, Gervonta Davis is out here and he said this and he said that, and then it ain't the content of the video ain't nothing about what I had put in the title. I'm not tricking y'all into watching me, bro. That's weak shit. That shows insecurity and a lack of confidence, bro. If we just keeping it 100, if you got to trick people into watching your content, bro, then that means you don't feel like you got anything of substance to really say that's going to grab people's attention, bro. I'm not moving like that. When I say we about to talk about Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas press conference, that's exactly what the fuck we finna talk about. When I say I'm about to do an Abdullah Mason interview and he's about to speak on this and speak on that, guess what? I'm about to do a dang on Abdullah Mason interview. And he gonna speak on this and speak on that. And he may choose to answer some questions. He may choose not to answer some questions. The point is, what I tell y'all I'm talking about is what the hell I'm talking about. Straight up. Yeah, we that's how we on. What? I gotta misspell in the title. I'm fixing it right now. We got 165 people here. I'm trying to get to 100. Oh, we got 102. I bet we about to turn this camera on and cook. We about to turn this camera on and cook. First, I want to talk about the interview since it's fresh on everybody's mind and we just did it. My first initial thoughts is Abdullah popping a little bit more, ain't he? Abdullah Mason popping that shit a little bit more, ain't he? Still respectful, still well spoken, but you can tell he popping it a little bit. Like, man, you got me messed up. This is the KO translation of when I was asking him about Keyshawn Davis. This is just this ain't what he said. This is not what he said. Disclaimer, this is not what he said, but this is what I heard. That nigga was talking shit. He called me a kid, talking about he knocked me out, and he thought shit was sweet. So I called Jay Prince to let him know I want to fuck him up. That's what I heard. He'll probably never say that shit, but that's when he was talking. That's all I was hearing was, oh, for real. So you ain't like him talking like that, and you wanted to fuck him up right there on the spot. You wanted to fuck him up right there on the spot. Okay, brother. Okay. All right. Then he hit you with the smooth little correction and shit. Like say, bro, did you felt Sam Notes getting weak in that motherfucker as you were putting hands on his head? No, that nigga wasn't getting weak. I was just getting strong. That's what I heard. That's not what he said, but that's exactly what I heard. Nah, that nigga wasn't really getting weak. I was just getting stronger and stronger, nigga, because I'm a dog. That's what I heard him say, bro. That's what I heard him say. It was one thing I had wanted to ask. I forgot. I want to be like, hey, did you really believe Keyshawn was trying to call Jay Prince? I know he would have said, hell no, he wasn't trying to call no Jay Prince, bro. Hell no, he wasn't trying to call no Jay Prince. That boy was bluffing. Translation, I think he think that Keyshawn Davis is a bluff. That's my takeaway. He basically said nigga doing the shit for clout, and Abdullah really trying to talk with them hands, bro. He really trying to talk with them hands. That was a very fun interview to do because he's opening up more now, more comfortable doing interviews. And I mean, when you become world champion at 21 years old, how can you not become more confident, bro? How can you not have a little bit more swagger about yourself, bro? You world champion at 21 years old, just turned 22. You know what I mean? And so I'm very, very excited to see him back in action. Now, do I think Joe Cordina got anything for him? Y'all know damn well I don't think Joe Cordina got anything for him. But I'm excited to see him representing Cleveland, being at home in Cleveland, Ohio, rocking out. And he's excited to be there. And I did a video and people tried to give me pushback on it. Listen, the facts speak for themselves, bro. Top Rank could have chosen anyone to have that date and be the one to open up the TNT Sports DAZN partnership. They chose Abdullah Mason, not motherfucking Keyshawn Davis. Okay? And Keyshawn fans got, they don't like to hear that, but Keyshawn Davis is not trustworthy to Top Rank right now. They put Abdullah Mason in that slot because they trust that he will not only be entertaining in the ring, but they will trust him outside the ring to do everything he can to make weight, to do everything he can to make sure he represents himself, represents his family, represents his city, and represents Top Rank and DAZN and their partnerships very, very well, bro. He surpassed Keyshawn Davis in the pecking order right now because they're fighting May 30th and July 4th, respectively. You could easily flip those two if you wanted to. If you wanted to make Keyshawn be the one to headline that big-time announcement and that big-time deal, bro. And so I can tell he's very excited to do that, and he's on point with it, bro. Shout out to Tsunami being a member for 13 straight months. Shadur Abdullah, the city, fire. Life is good says great interview, KO. This is what channels need: solid interviews with solid fighters Great work. You're definitely seeing the fruits of your labor. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we working. The most exciting part of that interview to me though was getting some answers on the Keyshawn Davis stuff. And I keep telling y'all, bro, Abdullah want to fight that boy. He want to put hands on him. Keyshawn Davis is one of them ones, bro. He can fight. But he's running into somebody that he ain't gonna be able to bully. And y'all keep acting like Abdullah can't see him, bro. Y'all can take Keyshawn. I got Abdullah, bro. But the interview was great. It was fun to be a part of, and it really just makes you want to see him fight, want to root for him because he is so well mannered. He is so excited to represent the sport well, and he does want to be great. And he's moving in a way, bro, to where I keep telling people, if you're gonna try to see him, you might as well try to see him now. Appreciate that, Broderick Hunter. Appreciate you, bro. Like real talk. If you gonna try to see him, you might want to try to see him now. You might want to try to see that young man right now. 25, 26 years old, Abdullah coming, at 140, 147. It's gonna be too late. I'm telling y'all right now, see him now. It might be too late right now, but try to see him now if you're going to see him at all. 25, 26, 27, nigga, it's too late. It's going to be way too late for you, bro. Rozilla Jones in the building, H-Town. But, man, what a fun interview to do, man. Salute to Abdullah Mason again, bro. It was great. Y'all feel free to react to it. I'll probably make a video on it tomorrow or something once I go back and watch it. But at first, just reacting to it, having to do the live stream right after, that boy getting better and better, man. He getting better and better inside and outside the ring. Inside and outside the ring, man. Straight up. Inside and outside the ring, he getting better and better. Big Dog Willie say, Jay Prince ain't let them fight. Jay Prince has 3 potential Hall of Famers on his hands, but they all around the same weight class. They got to fight. Because there's a feasible thing in your head where Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, and Shakur Stevenson can all be champions in the same division at the exact same time. How the fuck can they not fight, bro? Whether it be 140, whether it be 147, there is a feasible thing in your head. I think 135, no. They won't all be champions at 135 again. But in the foreseeable next 2 to 3 years, you can see multiple scenarios where they all champions at the same time, bro. At that point, they'll have no chance. At that point, they will have no choice. I mean, not no chance, no choice. Okay. Appreciate that, Joseph. Yeah. We'll talk about it. We got whatchamacallit, being a member for 16 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years, though. I bet you can't make it 2 years. You say Abdullah Mason is up and coming. Got my vote. He ain't up and coming. He already there. He a world champion. So he got to do this title defense. And then, bro, we want to see you get Raymond Murataya in-house unification fight if you stand in 135. That was the other thing, bro. See, he know how to play coy with you, dog. He know how to play coy with you. I'm like, y'all go back and listen if you weren't here. I said, say, bro, it looked like you be struggling. I was trying to get that. Is you moving up to 140 soon? Answer. Like, bro, it look like you be struggling to make 135. He was like, nah, I make 135 easy. And we're going to see how I make it in this last fight. He wouldn't commit to none of this shit. He wouldn't commit to none of that shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga. Valiant trained him well. I don't know if he had media training. I don't know if he watched, like, other sports and how they answer questions. I'm like, this nigga is the king of, like, making me feel like I got the information that I wanted, but I didn't really get the shit. I didn't really get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, witty. There you go. You know how to get that answer. Then I try, hey, what did Jay Prince say when you called? He said, I cannot divulge that. I said, goddamn. I say, but I gotta ask. He said, I know, nigga, but I can't. This is what I heard. He like, I know, nigga, but I can't. He didn't say this, but he like, I know, nigga, but I'm not finna tell you that. So you can have a field day with that shit. I'm doing video, live stream. Nigga Abdullah said, Jay Prince said, y'all know I'm finna go crazy. I'm finna go crazy, bro. Y'all already know I'm finna go crazy with that shit, boy. Whatchamacallit with the 3-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, oh, that's a super stick. I can't see that shit on StreamYard, but I appreciate you, dog. Shout out to my dog, whatchamacallit, man. Kiro Black, what's up, homie? Philly Fighter. You just might be the best content creator I've seen so far, bro, in my opinion. I appreciate the compliment, man. Stick around. Stick with us. We cooking. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night, we live at 7:30. We drop daily content every single day on the channel, man. We ain't venturing off doing no other shit. We're not venturing off covering no other sports. This is a boxing channel and always will be, bro. Jeep Red Boy, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, bro. Sunchild, what's up with you? Nick J, Queens of Boxing Talk. I see you in the building. Salute to you. Y'all go check them out. They be over there cooking, man. They be over there cooking. Barbara D being a member for 21 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years, though. I bet your ass can't make it 2 years. That KO Boxing. Blessing to you and your family. I appreciate you. what? Hey, you can't make up what he said, bro. You can't make up what he said. Jay Prince said, Ninja, are you crazy if I'm going to lose money on you? Nah, bro. You can't make up what he said. But anyway, interview was fun, man. Y'all go check it out. It's up on the channel. I just checked. That was a fun interview to do, but let's get to the rest of the show. Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas, bro. Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas. First of all, look at Eddie Hearn, bro. Look at Eddie Hearn taking a page out of the PBC playbook. Look at Eddie Hearn. Look at Eddie Hearn, bro. Eddie Hearn shares on his Instagram story that Jerron Ennis is courtside at the Brooklyn Nets game. And like, look at Eddie. Look at Eddie and Boots. look at Eddie and Boots. They say, look, we're gonna do exactly what the fuck PBC do to sell. We're gonna find a way to sell these pay-per-views now. Barbara D said, yes, I can, KO. I bet you can. I bet you can. You know what your reward is for making it 2 years? A challenge to make it 3. You know what your reward is if you become a member for 2 years? If you make it 24 months, I'm just gonna challenge you to make it to 36. That's all. That's all. But Boots and Xander, let's get into that. I think Xander Zayas is fake confident. I'm getting the feeling that Xander's trying to psych himself up. I'm getting the feeling that this is more about the money. Okay? I'm getting the feeling this is more about the money for Xander and not necessarily winning. I think his victory will be one of a moral victory. At least I tried victory. At least I was able to go the distance type of victory. And let me tell y'all why I say that, bro. It's 3 things. Tres. Uno, dos, tres. 3 things. 3 things. Number 1, that 55-45 conversation that they had. If let's say somebody say, KO, I'm putting 500 on the table for you to debate whoever. You got 2 options. Y'all can run it 50-50 down the middle. You get 250, he get 250. Or y'all debate, and if you win, you get 300, and if you lose, you get 200. What you want to do, KO? Nigga, run it, because I'm finna get that $300. Run that, because I'm finna get that $300. That's essentially what Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis had an opportunity to do. They had an opportunity to bust it down 50-50. Or they could fight, and the winner get an extra 5%, the loser get 45%. But Xander said, no, nigga, I need all my money. So that's the one instance. I'm like, bro, you really confident? But here's the other instance. Boots asked him straight up, do you want to bet then? So let's say y'all agree with Drink. Drink says that was fake. 55-45 nonsense. That shit fake, KO. No problem, Drink. Let's go to number 2. Let me see if you get with me on this. Xander was asked by Boots, okay, cool, no problem. Let's bet then. Okay, cool, no problem. Let's bet then. He said, no, I'm not betting. I'll show you my confidence June 27th. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm betting on myself in all aspects when it come to anything I'm in. When it come to anything that I'm in, he wouldn't take the bet. Then the other thing, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care about showbiz telling me that Xander Zayas is in shape. Salute to showbiz. He is there to promote the zone. He got the zone deal. Congratulations, all that shit. No problem. However, bro, I got eyeballs. And I've been watching boxing for a long time. Weigh-ins, face-offs, the fights, all that shit. Xander Zayas, you ain't gonna convince me that the nigga that you ain't gonna convince me the nigga I seen yesterday was in shape. You ain't convincing me that the nigga that I seen yesterday is in shape. You're not gonna convince me of that shit. Y'all know what this is? Queen's Box Talk not gonna like this shit. Y'all know what I got from Xander? Y'all know what I got? Y'all know the vibe I got from Xander? The same vibe I got from Tank Davis and Frank Martin. When Boots Ennis wanted to be respectful, Xander Zayas was respectful. When Boots Ennis wanted to pop shit, Xander popped shit right back. He was able to get Xander to do whatever the fuck he wanted him to do. That ain't a good sign for the less talented fighter that's not nearly as skillful, that's not nearly as fast and athletic. This is the dog walking, y'all. This is the dog walking, bro. I'm telling y'all, this is dog walking. Touching all on his belts and shit. And that fake, go ahead and touch him again. Go ahead and touch him again. It'll be the last time you touch him. Boots, touch him again. Touch him one more time. It'll be the last time you touch him. Yeah, all right. Nah, bro, that real shit. Get your hands off my shit, nigga. Joseph, yeah, bro. Boots is about to dog walk him. You understand what I'm saying to you? Nigga, you 185, 190 right now. You big as shit. Boy, that's a lot of weight to cut in 2 months. I'm telling you, bro. That's a lot of weight to cut in 2 months, bro. Like, you not finna. Niggas be forgetting how cold Boots is. Don't worry. I will never make the mistake I made with Terrence Crawford ever again in my life. I didn't listen to Ray Leonard, bro. I didn't listen to all these damn contemporaries like, nah, the nigga Bud is like that. I'm like, nigga, fuck Bud. Nigga Earl, nigga. Nah, nigga, I'm telling you, Bud is really like that. No, nigga, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, Canelo bigger naturally, nigga, never again. Every nigga out here talk about Boots Ennis be like, yeah, that nigga's different. Little fast niggas is like, yeah, I didn't know he was that fast. The best, the quote unquote best defensive fighter in boxing, Shakur Stevenson, the quote unquote best defensive fighter in boxing. That y'all, those of y'all that got triple S syndrome, Shakur Stevenson syndrome. That nigga said, yo, Boots was hitting me with shit. I didn't know you could be that big and that fast. Nigga, Boots was hitting me with some shit. I didn't know you could be that big and that fast, bro. No, I'm not. No, nigga, no. Xander Zayas himself let it slip. He was like, yeah, Boots Ennis, he gonna put belt to ass on Virgil Ortiz. Who talking about people in their weight class like that? Like, yeah, nigga that you know you could fight one day. Yeah, he just so good. Virgil ain't nothing but straight up and down. He about to put belt to ass on that nigga. Like, nah, dog. I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah, he does that to nobodies. Okay. All right. Shout out to Big Dog Willie, 10 piece. No biscuit and super chat. Do you think Ryan starts smoking meth again? When did Ryan smoke meth, Big Dog Willie? That's crazy. Saying he will knock out Boots. Ryan Garcia Martin is the real clout chaser, calling fighter out of their weight class. Boots, Shakur, and Tank, etc. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, real clout chaser. Calling Boots Ennis out at 154 pounds. That's some clout chasing ass shit. Hey, Big Dog Willie, didn't Shakur Stevenson call out Ryan Garcia, though? Didn't Shakur Stevenson call out Conor Ben? Big Dog Willie, didn't Shakur Stevenson call out motherfucking Devin Haney? So if Ryan Garcia is clout chasing Boots Ennis, what is your favorite fighter doing when he call out fighters at his different from his weight class in another weight class? I'm just asking, bro. Remember this KO you talking to. Appreciate the $10. Remember, though, this is KO you're talking to, brother. Shout out to Brashley McKinnon, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Why would Xander play himself? LOL. He doesn't have to bet when he already up. Boots needed him to bet. He walked away, bigger bag, went yeah. Nah, you right. You right. I don't peak the confidence, bro. Like, here's my thing, right? Everybody's giving Xander Zayas props. And I'm going to give him respect, too, for taking this fight. But here's what I ask everyone to consider. Virgil Ortiz had a big-ass bag to fight Boots from the zone. Because the zone really wants Boots Ennis in a big-ass fight. And so Virgil Ortiz, the bag was so big, he went against his promoter, negotiated behind their back because the zone really wanted that fight, and he was trying to get that motherfucking bag. So it's safe to say that a unified champion with just as big as a name, if not bigger name, would probably get a bag similar to Virgil for fighting Boots, maybe even more since he's a unified champion. And since he's negotiating with Top Rank, who's, let's just keep it 100, better at negotiating deals right now than Oscar De La Hoya, Rick Meridian, and Golden Boy. So it's safe to say Xander's getting a big-ass bag for the Boots fight. Where you going with this, KO? This is where I'm going with it. Is it really bravery? Is it really standing on business if you getting somewhere upwards of $5 million to $10 million, whatever it is, to fight a motherfucker? Plus some back-end bread since it's on pay-per-view. Is that really bravery? Is there anyone in the chat who won't get your ass kicked for like $10 million? I will get in the ring with Moses Atwama for $250K. It ain't a nigga that I will not step into the ring with for $5 to $10 million. Just let me set my wheel up first. Let me leave everything to my wife. And I'm getting in that motherfucker. So before we just go out on a limb and start calling Xander Zayas brave and shit, and start saying that he's just so brave, standing on business, and he doing this and doing that and all that shit. Let me tell you something, bro. Nigga getting paid a lot of money. A lot of money. He getting paid the amount of money that, nigga, I will get in the ring. I will get in the ring and just throw punches till the motherfucker knock me out for that type of money, bro. That's fucked up. This nigga. So you want to see me get fucked up? So you want to see me get fucked up? So I don't know. I got respect for Xander. Because Drink is right. He could have played the long game and he could have just, go to Puerto Rico, fight a bum, fight this person, fight that bro, fight all that. You know what I mean? He could have did all that. Fight this bum, fight some voluntary. He could have, bro. He could have fight a more winnable fight, shit like that. You know what I mean? He could have. So I do give him credit for that. But all this, Xander is standing on business. Xander is showing that this is what boxing is supposed to be. Man, that nigga getting paid. He getting paid the amount of money to where you shouldn't be turning down no motherfucking fight. Period, bro. Shout out Brandon Broussard, 5-piece. No biscuit in this. And that's another thing, dog, about the confidence shit. That overweight shit. And shout out to Brandon Broussard with the 5-piece. He said, salute KO. Xander being overweight aside Boots, low-key kind of small next to Xander. Or am I tripping? Boots just in shape next to him. All that shit on Boots, ain't no flubbery shit going on. Ain't no flubbery shit going on. That motherfucker is in shape. Lean muscle. Boots could make 154 it look like tomorrow. If Boots had to weigh in 154, it look like he make that shit tomorrow. If Xander Zayas had to make 154, it look like he be faking an injury tomorrow. Like, that's the difference, bro. It ain't that Boots is small next to Xander. Boots is in shape and Xander look like he not, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the soup that says, KO, my fault, bro. I forgot. Tank only called out Jake Paul. NJ said, see, this why other people won't step out and make fights. Fans ain't never satisfied. I'm going to be satisfied then. You know what I mean? Let me leave Xander alone. I'm satisfied with the fight. It's just niggas acting like Xander doing Boots a favor. Niggas acting like Xander ain't get a super duper bad. Like he just like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna fight you for my regular amount. No, nigga, you getting a favor too. You couldn't have made this money fighting nobody else. Nobody else. Don't nobody bring this bag that Boots is bringing because of the investment that the Zone is willing to make in him. The Zone has said, Boots Ennis is our chance to break into this American market the right way. We couldn't do it with Demetrius Andrade. We couldn't do it with Devin the Dream Haney. Anthony Joshua bought his ass over here and lost to Andy Ruiz. Boots Ennis is our chance. So they said, nigga, Golden Boy, you give us motherfucking Virgil or else. That shit fell through. Now Virgil on the shelf. I don't know what the fuck going on with Virgil. They got Top Rank over there, and they said, look, Xander, this is what you could make, nigga. You want to fight Boots? And Xander like, nigga, I need that. I can live like a king in Puerto Rico. And now we got the fight. But I'm excited for Boots because he was having a hard time getting people to fight him. Never forget this, bro. And I said this when I was hollering at my homie Deem on his channel over there on Deem by any means. Y'all go subscribe to him. Never forget this. Xander Zayas' team went on record in the middle of this press conference saying, nigga, we did not believe in him. We were trying to get him to do other shit. Just always remember that shit. Xander Zayas, promoter, president of Top Rank, Todd the Buff. Eddie Hearn was on that bitch. Eddie Hearn said, man, I'm so damn surprised. I still can't believe y'all took this fight. Nigga, if I had Xander, I'd have him in Puerto Rico, walking out to Bad Bunny, fighting somebody else. I'd be doing all that shit. Todd the Buff started laughing and said, Eddie, that's what the fuck I wanted to do with him. That was exactly my plan. But Xander said no. Do not forget that. Don't let yourself forget that Jerome Boots Ennis needs this fight so he can get people to fight him. Because whether the fighter has to just be super brave. The fighter has to just say, like, Xander Zayas had to tell Top Rank, no, I'm good. I want to fight this nigga. And when you're telling me this is a close fight, when you're telling me this is a fight that Xander gonna be competitive in, just remember that Top Rank has some of the best matchmakers in boxing, if not the best matchmaker in boxing. And the matchmakers, the president, Todd the Buff, Bob Arum, they were telling Xander, look, man, play the long game, nigga. Walk out to Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. Nigga, keep the date in Puerto Rico. We can just act like the negotiations fell through, nigga. We'll give you a June 6th date in Puerto Rico, nigga. Puerto Rican Day Parade. Don't do this shit. Don't do this shit, nigga. Don't do this shit. Xander said, no, the money's too good. My guess is by, let me see, June 27th, ring walk for the main event, probably like 10 o'clock, 10:05 Central Standard Time. Rounds about 3 minutes with a 1 minute break. Let's say they walk out about 10:05, announce fight start about 10:15. My guess is by like round 1, 3 minutes, minute break. That's 4. Another 4. Another 4. My guess is about between 10:27 p.m. Between 10:27, 10 p.m. June 27th. Somewhere between like the 3rd and the 4th round. Xander Zayas is going to regret this motherfucking decision. He's going to begin to regret that motherfucking decision of taking this fight. Nigga, was the money worth it? This nigga's fast. Okay, I think I got a game plan. I'm going to go out here. Oh. Did he just switch stances? All right, cool. He switched stances. Goddamn, what the fuck? What is he doing? He switched again? Oh, now he's fighting me on the inside? Nigga, is that a cut? Fuck, that's a cut. Shit. Nigga, is my nose bleeding? The fuck did he hit? The round not over yet? This is gonna get bad, dog. Man, what you betting? Just tell me what you betting, dog. What you betting, bro? Well, I'm sure if Drank is in this motherfucker still, I'm sure Drank would love to take your money, dog. You can bet me push up, but if you want to bet somebody in the chat, bro, I will hold y'all money for y'all. Bro, Brandon Broussard, respectfully, bro, don't do that to yourself, man. No more sleepwalking with a respect, bro. Don't do that to yourself, man. I'm sure somebody in the chat would love to take that bet, bro. Please listen to your boy KO, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is all bad. Y'all sleep on Xander, though. He bigger, bro, and got more reach. And Boots Ennis has faster feet, more boxing skills, punches harder, better inside fighter, faster with his reflexes, better amateur pedigree, and everything, bro. I'm like, bro, that's me. What up? And it's no disrespect to Xander, bro. Boots is just a pound for pound level talent. He's a top 5, top 3 pound for pound level talent that hasn't had an opportunity to prove it. Y'all gonna see. That boy say no Xander slander, no matter the motivation. Xander just saved us from a Boots Rashidi fight and YSM Greg Hagan and Dean from trying to convince us that BS is a good ass fight. Okay, all right, bro. Yeah, all right. Listen. I'm done. We're gonna move on. And we gotta talk about Alycia Baumgardner. She's starting to get on my damn nerves. Just gonna keep 100 with y'all. Alycia Baumgardner fans, leave for about the next 10, 15 minutes. Come on back. Leave for about 10, 15 minutes. Come on back, and then it'll be safe. But right now, it's not about to be safe because Alycia Baumgardner getting on my damn nerves. Listen to me now. Shout out to Braxton McClendon with the 5-piece in the super chat. I would have fought Kelly, then Fundora, and go for undisputed. Not lose my belts to a ninja without any. That bag must have been lovely. Yeah, it had to be. It had to be. Shout out to Israelite for life, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, what you think about Ryan saying he knocked Boots out? Ryan get dog walk, bro. Ryan need to be fighting Devin Haney in the motherfucking rematch. He need to be fighting Rolly Romero in the rematch. Those are his questions. Obviously, with Devin Haney, the motherfucking Osterine, the lawsuit shit, the back and forth and shit, that's the biggest fight in the welterweight division, bro. And then Rolly Romero whooped your ass. Rolly Romero whooped your ass. You got to get that back, bro. Fuck you mean you'll knock Boots out, nigga? Go knock Devin Haney out. Okay? Nobody trying to hear that shit. Now, back to Alycia Baumgardner, bro. Objective fan, my dog A1 in the building. What up? Alycia Baumgardner, she did a little media workout today. She fighting next week, April 17th on Friday. And she been asked about Clarissa Shields. She keep getting asked about Caroline Dubois. And remember, we already reacted to it. Okay, that's fine, objective fan. Y'all send me the money. I'll hold it for y'all. Just let me know once y'all send it. I'll confirm on both sides. And I'll send the refunds to the winner less my 20%. So that means I get to keep 10%. So that means I get to keep $20 for holding the money. Okay. So you send me 100, he send me 100. The winner get 180 back, and then $20 for me providing my hold the money services. Okay. Y'all know how we get down when we hold that money. I need my 10% off the top. Brandon Broussard, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Says the objective fan, what up? I got 100 on it. Line it up, KO. I stand on mine. All right, well, y'all send me the cash apps. Y'all send me the cash app, and I'll hold it. Send me 100 each, and I'll let y'all know when it's done. But I'm taking my 10 off the top. Everybody that I hold money for, know that's how we do it. This is KO Casino, motherfucker. Welcome to KO Casino, motherfucker. But anyway, bro. Oh, DJ, what up, bro? 5-piece. No biscuit in super chat. They were good fighters, but not killers like this guy. He'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock. Xander's team. Yeah, Clover Lane shit. They good fighters, bro, but not this nigga. Abasa Brayu is good, but this shit is different. You beat a nigga that went life and death with yo Ennis to last. This is different. No, this is different. This is different. Anyway, bro. Oh yeah, I know you put up some money. That nigga A1 will put up some money. That nigga did like a $500 bet before with my shit. I was like, oh, the nigga sent $500. I was tempted. I was like, nigga, I need to pay the cell phone bill. I can always put it back. The fight's not for another month. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop clowning, bro. Like this nigga sent 500. They got 500. Nigga, what I can do, I can pay that cell phone bill. I put it back by the time the fight is over, so I can pay the winner their money. But nigga, this could come in handy. Alycia Baumgardner, though, bro. Y'all don't get me up here clowning and shit, man. She getting on my nerve. Now, I myself, y'all know I'm not above criticizing T-Rex, Clarissa Shields. She be getting on my damn nerves, too. But, bro, I'm not about to listen to Alycia Baumgardner say that people bought that Clarissa Shields Savannah Marshall fight because Alycia Baumgardner and Michaela Mayer stole the goddamn card. Two American fighters sold the card in the O2 Arena, where the main event was one of the most popular fighters in UK at the time in Savannah Marshall against her rival Clarissa Shields in one of the most highly anticipated women's fights that we've had in the last 5 or 10 years. And Alycia Baumgardner keep calling Caroline Dubois a D-level fighter. Caroline Dubois is a unified champion at 135 pounds. You about to fight Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog. You about to fight Lil Bo Peep and her sheep. You about to fight Bo Reed May Finn talking about you doing it for the Blasians. Because your grandmama birthday is in this month. It's your grandmama birthday month, so that's why you fighting the age. What are you talking about? I didn't want to hear that shit. We want to see you fight Sweet Caroline. Boom, boom, boom. We want to see that shit. Talking about some, oh, she a D-level fighter. You just fought Jennifer Miranda Wright. You had a right to remain fighting bums. You fought Layla Boudin, bro. Boudin is a pork sausage with some rice in it. You put it on the grill. They put it in a sausage casing. And you grill that shit. And you wait for the pork to start popping up out that motherfucker. It's delicious. Not meant for you to be fighting, though. Talking about you don't want to fight her and you the A-side and shit. Called herself the face of women's boxing. Like Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, and Clarissa Shields ain't more popular than her. I know a lot of y'all are Alycia Baumgardner fans in the chat, but she losing her mind, bro. She's losing her mind. She's losing it, bro. She's losing her mind. The Jake Paul deal got to her head, bro. Jake Paul deal got to her head. She fighting Caroline leftover. Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog is her leftovers? Don't tell me that, dog. You know I researched this shit. Don't tell me that. Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog is her leftovers, bro. Y'all crazy head. Don't tell me that, nigga. We'll figure this shit out together. Figure this shit out together. 19-3-3. Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog. Alycia Baumgardner. Let's click on Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog. She just look how plump her face is. She just look like Alycia Baumgardner about to just straight right, straight right, straight right, straight right jab, straight right. You gotta be shit, bro. See, that's that delusional shit. This that delusional shit. This is what I be talking about with these fighters, bro. Men and women. Everybody like, bro. Nah, dog, she ducking. So I'm a D-level fighter. So what level is Bo Ray Miso Faso Dog? What level is she? Nah, Nick J, Queens of Boxing Talk. You're 100% right. The difference is Caroline is pressing. I ain't got no problem with the leftover shit, but Caroline is pressing. Alycia Baumgardner is making excuses. That's the difference. Yeah, leftover this, leftover that. That's cool. No problem. But Caroline Dubois is pressing the line. Alycia Baumgardner, like you C-level fighter. She doing what Devin Haney do. I know you ain't gonna like it. It's the truth. Remember when Devin Haney was cheering for George Kambosos? When George Kambosos beat Team Alifo, he jumped straight up and down and shit, hugged his daddy, thought that nigga won the lottery. Alycia Baumgardner doing the same shit. Same shit when in that fight. She was like, get her, Terry. That's right, Terry. Get her, Terry. Talking about you gonna knock Terry out. Get her, Terry. Only 10 seconds left, Terry. It's only 10 seconds left, Terry. Get her, Terry. Talking about she gonna knock her out. She a bum. Alycia Baumgardner out of pocket. She out of pocket. You seem scary. What Joseph sent me. Joseph always sending me some good shit. Salute to Joseph. I seen that, bro. We already went over that. What else you got? What else you got? Uh-oh, I think we got action. I think we have action. Yep. Hey, A1. I got the 100 from I got the 100 from the homie Brandon. Yep, I can confirm. We got the hundo from Brandon. Brandon say in the cash, they said if he don't take the bet, keep 50. Nah, he gonna take the bet. I guarantee you. I'll text him too, just in case he had to run out. I know A1 got them kids, bro. Let me text him real quick. But I can confirm, bro. I got the money. Oh, there you go. He in the chat. Hey, he sent the money. A1 objective fan. Oh, you must be behind, bro. You must be behind. He's saying text me. I just texted you, but yeah, you must be behind, fam. You sent that shit. Got the 100 from Brandon Broussard. We got Big Dog Willie, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Serious question. Do Tankamaniacs like Ryan Garcia because he cheated Devin? I noticed a lot of Tank fans defending his actions. That's a damn shame. Who like Ryan? Ryan's a motherfucking drug cheat. Who you gotta be specific, bro. I don't think Tank fans like Ryan Garcia. I think a lot of us just dislike Devin Haney because of a lot of people in his fan base because of the bum from the bottom motherfucking little dumb bum channels and shit that be lying and shit all the time. I also think that, bro, it's just the line and the capping, bro, and like not keeping it 100. The facts are there's a lot of questions from Ryan Garcia's side and a lot of questions from Devin Haney's side. They need to run that shit back, bro. Shout out to my dog Braxton McClendon with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. What you think about Shakur versus Meritaya? Possible fight at 140. Let me check. You put a link in the chat. Let me pull that up for you. Let me pull that up for you, bro. Appreciate the 5-piece, fam. Appreciate the 5-piece, dog. Let me pull that up, homie. See what you're hitting on. We only got 152 likes, by the way, with 242 people in here. That is crazy. That's crazy. Curtis Robinson, what up? That's crazy, bro. Can y'all please get the likes up over 200? All right, let me play this. What's going on here, bro? Hold on, let me get back to it, bro. Okay. Let's try this again, bro.
round on this lineal potential title, line between a Shakur Stevenson and a Raymond Morataya. Is that something you guys are on?
Let's see what they talking about over there on the boxing voice, man.
Yeah, there's been talk. Shakur. Listen, I think Shakur is tremendous, man. Really, I think
Who is this guy that's talking? Y'all know him? How I make this shit bigger? Damn, I can't. Who is it? Who is this guy you talking to? Anybody know him? I can't see it. Already no more sleepwalking. Appreciate you, but let's go.
Oh, he dominates with 35, 40, even 47.
This guy says Shakur dominates 40, 35, 47. What else?
That's how high I am on Shakur. Is there talk about it? Yeah. At 135, there's talk about it. And listen, he's the 40-pound champion. Morataya would go up to 40. But I know both parties want to fight.
Okay. I need a little bit more than that, bro. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. Oh yeah, there's talk about it. There's this, there's that. Like I need a little bit more than that, cause why would it make sense for Shakur to fight Raymond Morataya at 135 pounds for only the IBF when the IBF has a rehydration clause and Shakur Stevenson just moved up to 140? You would think he would have just paid the little small fee to keep his belt so that could be a unification fight. And he wouldn't have to worry about a rehydration clause if that was something that he would really consider. Now, Raymond Morataya moving up to 140 can make a lot of sense. But that's a good fight. My thoughts on it, Brashley, that's a good fight. That's somebody I would want to see Shakur Stevenson fight, bro. I want to see Tank Davis fight him. I want to see Abdullah Mason fight him. My guess is, though, for Top Rank with their new deal under the zone, bro, they're looking, if Raymond Morataya gonna lose, they would want him to lose to Keyshawn Davis. They would want him to lose to Abdullah Mason. They would want to set those fights up so that way whoever wins, they get the benefits. Top Rank will get the benefits. With Shakur Stevenson as a free agent, and I say that in air quotes because y'all know I have my suspicions about that. But with him as a free agent, you do a one-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson, one of your guys that you just made champion loses to him. What's the point of that? What's the point of that? But that's a good fight. Both of them out at mid-range, southpaw, orthodox fighter, that lead hand battle. Raymond Morataya is very good at mid-range and also in the pocket. Yeah, I need to see more than that, bro. I need to see more than some dude that I can't identify talking about that they both wanted, they didn't talk. Let me see. All right, we got action. We got action. I got 200. So I have both A1's money. And I got my brother Brandon Broussard money. A1 is betting on Jaron Boots Ennis. Brandon Broussard is betting on Xander Zayas. And we got action. Shout out to Sunchild, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, sound like Morataya in trouble. He riding with his homie Shakur. Y'all know Sunchild got triple S syndrome. What up, Thrill Hill OG in the building? You know my dog Sunchild got triple S syndrome. For those of y'all that weren't here on Monday, yeah. For those of y'all that weren't here on Monday, we have Shakur Stevenson syndrome. Sunchild has it. Okay. Big Dog Willie has it. Teach, my brother Teach, he has it. You know what I mean? And what Shakur Stevenson syndrome is where you feel like there's nobody that can compete with him. And you see Floyd Mayweather, you see Terrence Crawford, you see him as an all-time great fighter. That is one of the symptoms of Shakur Stevenson syndrome. Another symptom of Shakur Stevenson syndrome is you believe the words that come out his mouth. No matter how many times he get caught in a lie, no matter how many times he get caught contradicting himself, no matter how many times he capped, you still believe his words. When he tweets something or when he talks. That is how you know if you too have Shakur Stevenson syndrome, okay? Shout out to Andre, 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say he trying to get some money. He say, Brandon, I got boots? Question mark. Shit, you trying to bet me too? You trying to bet me too? You know what I mean? Barbara D. KO is right about me. I don't care for Devin because Devin bootlickers are always trying to dog out Tank. If Tank self-inflicts himself, that's different. Others shouldn't try ruining on purpose. We're gonna talk about Tank. Tank had a lot to say today. We're gonna talk about Tank a little bit later. Shout out to Brashley McClendon, 2-piece. No biscuit in super chat. That was Brad Goodman, KO, a top ranked matchmaker. Okay, so he might know what he's talking about. Look, that's a really good fight. It don't make sense at 135 to me though. But it'd still be a good fight at 135. It would just make Shakur, it would just make me even more frustrated with Shakur Stevenson's decision making, bro. Like, so you went up to 140 knowing that you would have to pay the sanctioning fee. And then you come back down to fight a 135-pound champion. So why didn't you just pay the sanctioning fee so it could be a unification fight? So it will make me frustrated with his decision making if the fight is at 135, but I wouldn't mind it. I think it's a really good fight. I think Raymond Murataya coming off an Andy Cruz win is a really good fight. And it's gonna really that fight will really test that that distance control that Shakur Stevenson lauds, that his fans lauds, that the people that back him laud as one of the things that he's the best in the game at, because him and Raymond Murataya will be fight at a similar distance to him and Jamel Herring. You know, a lot of feints, a lot of boxing at mid-range, so forth and so on, right? And so I would like to see Shakur Stevenson, what does that distance control look like against Raymond Murataya in that open stance matchup where they both trying to take each other lead hand away, get the backhand off. It's gonna make Shakur Stevenson have to work his backhand more. You know, he been like a one-handed fighter a lot lately. One of, you know, his fans claim against Edwin De Los Santos it was because he was hurt, but then he was really a one-handed fighter against Team Alifu. I think fighting Raymond Murataya can take away some of that jab shit, take away some of that lead hand shit, and now we get to see what your backhand looking like. You know what I mean? We get to see what your backhand looking like. What's your timing like on that? How fast can you get that to the target? How do you deal with Raymond Murataya, who's really good at catching in between shots, got fast hands? Like, I really want to, you know, I want to see it. I want to see it. So it's a good fight, but I need more than the top ranked matchmaker. You know what I mean? Because he's just basically saying they neither one of them no duck, and they both, you know, they both want to fight. Now he said at 135 or 140, bro. It does make sense. His BFF stayed at 140. He's going back to 135. He told y'all, he's a small guy. Okay, Shakur. Y'all know I don't mind Shakur back at 135. Y'all know what the fuck I want to see. Y'all know what the fuck I want to see. So bring your head back down to 135. Cause y'all know, because that gives us a chance to see. Ooh, Shakur versus Murataya, Abdullah Mason versus Shakur, Abdullah versus Murataya, Tank versus Shakur, Tank versus Murataya. Any fight but Tank versus Abdullah. Any fight except Tank versus Abdullah. Okay. Any fight but that. We don't know. That's a bad fight. Don't nobody want to see that fight. Don't nobody want to see that fight. We don't want to watch it. That's not a good fight. That's not a good fight. You know what I mean? That's not a good fight. That's not a good fight, bro. You know what I mean? That's not a good fight for my blood pressure and shit. WTS say, hell no, okay, I'll say it, bro. I'll say it. No, that is a fucking fight of the year candidate. That fight is great for as long as that motherfucker lasts. Cause boy, them boy gonna be in that bitch throwing them things. Throwing them things. That is a hell of a fight, though. That is a fucking fire fight. I just don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see that. Cause that's one of the ones you know a nigga gonna lose. That shit ain't ending in a draw. It probably ain't making the distance. It's gonna be fireworks. Nah, Howard Lane, we ain't moving. That's tank work, bro. That's tank work, bro. No. Hell no. That's Tank Davis work, bro. And even if Shakur was to fight Roach and do whatever with Roach, that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do, bro, with what happened with Tank and Shakur. Nah, we don't do the taking credit for another nigga work. And nah, that's Tank work, bro. That's Tank work, fam. That is Tank Davis's work. You understand me? He said, man, these midstream ads are crazy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I got, I got mouths to feed, man. I got mouths to feed, dog. Just bear with me, bro. My bad. I apologize. Skip it if you can. Get the YouTube premium if you can. But we got mouths to feed, man. I make it worth your time, bro. I make it worth your time. I'm doing a hell of a job up here, man. I'm talking this boxing. One man band, one man show. Don't do me like that. That's how I ended up like 5 men behind in the street. My fault, bro. Hey, just catch up, man. You know what I'm talking about? My bad. My bad. I didn't even know that was an option. They said you could get this much more money if you start putting. I said, oh, don't mind if I do. Don't. And then if you get the YouTube premium, that still come to me when you watch my shit. So, do that. Do that for your boy. He say, how is Abdullah too young for Shakur but fire for Tank? He ain't too young for nobody. He ain't too young for nobody, bro. He is a champion and he needs to be fighting other champions. He's just one of my, him and Tank is 2 of my 3 or 4 favorite fighters, nigga. Tank Davis, Earl Spence coming back, so y'all know that's my nigga. Tank, Earl, Abdullah, David Benavidez, Jerome Boots in it, Virgil Ortiz, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Them my 7. Then Moses Tormed heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Them my guys, bro. Shout out D Free being a member for 26 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 3 years. Nigga. Say, what up, KO? Money looking funny now. Turkey out. Hey. All I know is Turkey ain't make that Jerome Boots in his motherfucking Virgil Ortiz fight. He ain't stepping in trying to make Devin no fights right now. I don't know what the fuck going on. Nah, bro, it was in no particular order. I'm just giving the 7 fighters that I fuck with, bro. I'm just giving the 7 fighters that I fuck with, bro. That I'm huge fans of, that I will admit that I'm rocking with, bro. That don't mean I won't tell the truth about them. That don't mean I won't criticize them. But those are the ones I fuck with, bro. KO Abdullah is not in his full man body yet. Damn. All right, bro, let me show y'all some shit. Let me show y'all some shit that came across my page. Let me show y'all some shit that came across my page. They scared to come outside. Tank fighting soon. Man, as soon as he can get this damn case out the motherfucking way, he should be back in the ring. But he got to get this case. They got a date on the 14th of April, and they got another date on the 14th of May. And hopefully on that May 14th, they have come up with a deal with the DA to get this shit. Okay, there we go. To get that shit over with, because I'm told that shit supposed to be thrown out and not gone to court. Because they case weak as fuck. You got to go follow the channel on that update though, bro. Because anything I would tell you right now, bro, I'll be saying shit that I already said before. So if you want to know what's going on with it, I got all the updates and shit up on the channel. Right now, we're going to talk about shit like this. So Tank Davis, under his little burner and shit, says they was talking about L's. My mind was elsewhere. Real pain what I was after. Thank you to everybody that went against me. I need it, but I'm telling you, I will be here when the smoke clears. And if it's any other way, we had a hell of a run. Long live mine. Let's go find some other shit he talking about. Let's go find some other shit he talking about, bro. Find this one. He got his little burner shit. Money Fly Often Jr. I got you, A1. I got you. He say, hashtag the one. He say, this the last time being hurt. I'm closed off for life. Focusing on myself. Anything outside of that won't get my attention. Shit about to be all grind. He say, I'm not the type to give up on people or turn my back unless I sense disloyalty or ungenuine energy. I like the shit about to be all grind, nigga. That's what you need to be on. Let me find this other one. It's another one over here. It's another one over here. Hold up. See if I can find this shit. Okay, no, that ain't it. Got that one. And then this nigga just, I don't know what the fuck this is. These young niggas, bro. Who taught y'all how to take pictures, bro? Like, what is this shit? Somebody explain. Let me make this shit. You know what I mean? Somebody explain this shit to me. Okay? Damn, shit got little. But anyway, y'all get like, what is this, bro? What type of picture is you taking, fam? Like, what type of picture is you taking, bro? Taking a picture of your feet? Nah, bro. But that what we got. Look, bro, this what I'm gonna tell y'all about all this shit. This what I think, bro. I've been telling y'all. He in the gym, he working. He's itching to get back to the sport of box. Okay. And it says Aura KO. Okay, my bad, Joseph. I don't know nothing about that shit. I got you. Whatever. So I like to hear him talking like that. You just gotta go out there and you gotta go show that you're gonna be there when all the smoke clears. The only way to be there when the smoke clears, you gotta go get the smoke that we want you to get. So all that shit sound good. All that shit is real like exciting to be a fan of his, right? But bro, you gotta show us. We want to see you back in the ring. Tank Davis talking, it don't hit the same until he get back in that ring, bro. See, when you saying shit like this and you just knock Frank Martin the fuck out, it's yeah, niggas fucking with it. Niggas fucking with it. The best thing about this shit is that he seemed like he in good spirit. He seemed like he ain't worried about nothing. And that's what I keep getting. Is like, does this nigga know something that the rest of us don't know? Why are you so confident? And the more shit that comes out about the case that he's dealing with, the stronger that his case looks, bro. So maybe that's what it is. Alycia Israel, what up? Crazy part is he been had this burner for a minute. Yeah, for sure. It's just, nigga, we gotta wait on all these motherfucking dates. Look, I'll show y'all real quick. And then I'll drop the link. Oh, we there? We there? Oh shit, keep me posted. What round is it? What round is it? I might open up this panel and watch this shit. I need to watch this shit. Got money on this nigga. What round is it? Anyway, so this is the criminal case. Round one about to start. Yeah, lay this motherfucker down, bro. This is criminal case. So they put in a motion to dismiss, which the judge still hasn't ruled on yet. And I'm told the judge is waiting to rule because they have a plea sound hearing on May the 14th. All right. A plea sound hearing is where the judge check in and say, y'all niggas really gonna take this shit to court or what? Did y'all come up with some sort of plea? Am I really gonna have to waste these taxpayer dollars for this court date? What y'all come up with? Are we going to court or not? And the DA can say, yeah, we going to court or now we ain't pressing charge no more. We came up with a plea deal. We just need you to approve it, blah, blah, blah. What up? Whatever. If they decide to go to court, then the trial starts on May 26th. He got a discharge certificate issued on the 31st. Discharge certificate means one of the charges was dropped, but that's the charge that we already know. This charge right here. This false imprisonment charge. No action. That's the one that got dropped. So he only got the 2 charges. That's where we're at on that one. Everybody should know that by now. I've been giving y'all that update, but this is just for anybody that don't know. And then in the civil case, they got another hearing set. I put an update already. They got another hearing set for April the 14th. So they got a hearing on that on Tuesday. So we may get some more documents. We may get some more motions. We may get some more paperwork that I'll go over with y'all if we get it. But that's where we stand on the case. And Tank Davis continues to talk. He continues to behave like someone that is not worried about it, that fully anticipates beating this motherfucking case. And his stern message is, I'm finna step on all these niggas. That's what I think. I might have left one out because he said that shit. Hold on, bro. That's not down. Okay, no, that's the wrong one. Never mind, that was something else. Somebody else pretending to be on that one. Million Films, what up, bro? But man, look, I'm gonna drop this link because I didn't drop the link on Monday, so I'm gonna let y'all come up here and holler at me. He already heard. Hell yeah, let's go. I need that shit, bro. I need that shit. Y'all need to join the channel as a member. Walk me through that shit. Drink more water. Give me play by play. Give me what hand tattoo you talking about, bro? What you talking about, fam? Give me the play-by-play because we took the under. We took the under. They gave us the under at even odds, bro. I took that shit. Bet with KO, nigga. Bet with KO. Come on, Oslis. Come on, Oslis Iglesias. Let me drop the link for y'all, though. Y'all come holler at me. Get this nigga out of here, Oslis Iglesias. We need that money. All right, let me drop this link. Link is in the chat. Y'all come up and holler at your boy, man. We're going to have an open panel for the rest of the show since I didn't open the panel yesterday, man. Into round 1. Okay, but he hurt his ass. Yeah, get to that. We got 7 more rounds to get this job done, Oslis. Looking like you're on the right track, though, Jack. All right, let me pin this. I see you backstage. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure I ain't got to drop this link no more. We can talk about Jerome Boots, Ennis, and Zayas, the Abdullah Mason interview, Tank Davis, whatever y'all want to talk about, bro. The rest of the show is y'all show, fam. The rest of the show belongs to the people. Left eye already swollen. Get him. If he already this easy to hurt in round 1, Oslis is about to get. Come on, bro. Come on, Oslis Iglesias, bro. Don't have me out here bad, bro. Dean, by any means, say bet with KO. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Yeah, that left eye puffed up fast. Yeah. That's what we need. That's what we need. That is what we need, bro. All right, yo. Both of them pinned in the chat. Bam. What's up with y'all, man?
What's up, man?
Salute, KO.
What's up, bro?
For y'all in them eyes. He popping them all in that eye. Hey, what's up, Victor?
Yeah, boy.
What's up, Enigma?
Hey, let me say something real. Hey, before we get started,
Go
Hey,
ahead,
let me
Vic.
say something real quick to Joseph Jackson,
Ooh.
crazy nigga. I done told you already, man. What's it gonna take to get it through your thick skull, nigga? Tank won that motherfucking fight. One judge said so. That's enough.
Damn. Go ahead, be more what you got for the show, man.
Hey, man. I'm just sitting up here checking out this fight. You know what I mean? Oh, and I mean, stand firm on what I said. I'm picking a long shot when it come to Keyshawn versus Nair Albright. I got Albright.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I gotta pick a long shot. He gonna be a long shot. Hey,
I mean, Keyshawn won by majority decision the first time, so I understand where you're coming from. I just, I wouldn't.
Hey,
That ain't what I would pick as a betting man. But you do your
hey,
thing.
hey,
You do
hey,
your thing.
KO, but
Yeah.
Ahmed, but Nair, Pop cracked that nigga, man. He caught that nigga in that
Man, you
first fight.
always saying that shit, man. I hear that shit, man. Boots, man. Karen caught Boots with a motherfucking left hook.
Hey,
Like,
tell me, who do you think's a better? Who do you think is better, Zayas or motherfucking Karen?
I think Zayas is better than him.
All right then.
But I also
I
think
rest my case.
Zayas will be willing to engage more and fight dumber than him. Which will open him up more. Like a lot of Karen shit was focused on surviving, in my opinion.
Hey, KO, look, Zayas knows how to get in and out of that motherfucker and use that ring. He knows how to get in it when a nigga's hitting hard and he's getting caught here and there. First of all, he got a good chin, but he knows how to get in and out of there like Karen did. Look, the first motherfucking fight, he was using his feet, Karen. We call it running. Too much excessive using your feet, right? So he ran, but Boots needed to use his motherfucking feet to cut that motherfucking ring off. Guess what? He didn't. When a nigga is trying to do something and he don't, it means cause he can't. Then, surprise, nigga, I'm gonna use my feet, but I'm coming in. So Karen used his feet again, not to run, but to get in, pop, and get the fuck up out of there. Right? Get in, pop, grab and clinch. In and out. Punch that nigga on his chin. Now, I've seen Zayas fight in and out the same and counter punching real nice, real good.
I knew Dean was gonna come up here, man, because
I
he's
knew
talking
it.
too
As
spicy.
soon as he said that shit, I'm like, Dean about to pop the fuck up.
That's the whole purpose. Hey, that's the whole purpose.
Yeah, let Dean go. Let Dean go. He got to get it off his chest, man.
God damn. Y'all let Dean
Yeah,
cook.
let
What
Dean
up,
go.
what up, Dean? Dean, what's good, man?
By any
I'm over here.
means.
See, look, they always say you gotta respect your elders, and I respect my elders like a motherfucker. OG Vic, just know I love you to death. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
And mutual.
I enjoyed
That's
that
right.
breakdown, Vic. I enjoyed that breakdown. You gonna be wrong there, motherfucker. I love you to death. Hey, OG, he gonna get an old school Philly ass whooping. I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking about an old school Philly Joe Frazier ass whooping. Do you understand what I'm saying? He gonna get a North Philly cheesesteak. There's gonna be Strombolis and cheesesteaks and Timberland boots everywhere up that motherfucker. I promise you. Yeah, I promise. That's all you gonna see is boots, cheesesteaks and Strombolis. And then we might get some Patalios for my Ricans out there. You feel what I'm saying? We might get some Patalios. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody going to listen here. Ain't no motherfucking Vic. Rule number one in boxing: can't no motherfucker who dye his hair blonde beat Jerron Ennis. That's rule number one.
That's not a rule. You can't. That's not a rule. That's not a motherfucking rule.
Get him,
Yeah, Dean inventing rules. Yeah.
Joseph, no, I'm telling the truth.
You inventing rules, man.
Hey, guess what? Guess who else brought that up? And guess what? Everybody was saying, y'all saw what Fanon said earlier. Y'all heard what KO said. Somebody look like they been eating no Leos and the pina coladas.
Yeah, that boy looking big. That boy looking
boy,
big,
yeah.
dog.
Hey, Vicky, you eating no rice and beans, boy, you eating well. Bad Bunny had him in the hotel at the suite.
Hey, you saying he already trying to have his last meal and shit? Damn.
He better.
Y'all
Hey,
leave my boy Xander alone, man.
Oh man.
Damn. Hey, shout out to Andre with the 2-piece in soup. Jay says, "Are you betting, Vic?" Damn. Shout out to Kadir with the 5-piece in soup. Jay says, "Surprise, Nick. Surprise." Enigma, what's up? Enigma, talk to me, bro.
What's happening with y'all? What's good? What's good with it?
What's up,
What's on?
I feel like this fight, I'm a little bit worried now, considering Xander big as hell right now, man. And he might be going through a fat camp, like Bruce said, man. So he might not have use of his legs. You know what I'm saying? His legs might not hold up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But I feel like if he come in there, he make weight, and he on point, I think it's going to be a good fight. Like I said before, I said this last night, I don't feel like there's going to be a loser in this fight. One,
right?
I give Xander credit for even
the hell
taking
you
it.
talking about? Yes, the hell it is. I'm sorry.
No.
My bad.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I know. I'm sorry.
I give Xander credit for even taking this fight because it is a dangerous fight for him. Him being so young, you know what I'm saying, and Boots having all that experience over him. But outside of that,
Fernando Vargas out this bitch. Go ahead.
Look, that's crazy. Because listen, that's crazy. Because I said this shit on Cam J's panel. I said this shit yesterday. When people say that, right? People got to remember. Not saying that this is going to happen with Boots and Xander, but people got to remember. Vargas dropped Trinidad, man. He put him. He put his butt on the canvas. You know what I'm saying? Even though he still lost the motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there. I just feel like this is going to be a more competitive fight than people think it is, man.
Okay.
Because Xander got something to prove, just like Boots got something. And at the end of it all, right? At the end of it all, like people like to say Boots ain't fought nobody. People like to say people could say Xander ain't fought nobody. The best name on motherfucking Xander resume is Abasa Brayu. The best name on Boots resume is motherfucking Amanda Stanionis. You know what I mean?
That shit, I have become convinced, bro, that who you fought shit, that experience shit, that shit cool. That shit ain't, if a nigga just better than you, he just better than you, bro.
Okay, good. Good that you said that.
Good. Did you see what Nick J said? Can you
Boots is a hell of a motherfucker, bro. I just want him to get pushed. I want to see if Boots, who I believe he is, and who is Xander, who I believe him to be. At the end of it all, I don't see no loser in this fight. Even if Boots win this shit, he's catapulted to superstardom. But if Xander gives a great account of himself and he push Boots and make Boots go in his bag and bring some shit out that we haven't seen, he wins as well because he's gonna get a fan base.
Because you gotta understand, bro. Like so this is my opinion, right? I hear what you're saying. To me though, if you because I got Xander getting fucked up. Okay, that's just me. And if you try to show a good account of yourself, that means you standing and trading with a nigga that's faster, stronger, more skilled, and more talented and punch harder than you. You're gonna end up getting fucked off. And the road back to champion, let's say you lose to Boots or whatever, the road back to champion is through other motherfuckers that can punish you, like Sebastian Fundora, Virgil Ortiz. Nigga, and when he move up, Erislandy Lara is not fighting him. Right? Carlos Adames is not fighting him. You moving up to fight a nigga like Yoeli Hernandez, my nigga.
Facts.
And that's a tough fight for him.
That's more than tough. I don't know what it is.
That's another ass woman. But let me see this.
That nigga tough.
Nick J says, don't be shocked if Xander doesn't make weight, loses the belts, survives the fight to move 160. So he might have a little extra love handle. So he can try to absorb some of them Boots punches. Let me see what JB Smooth with the 10-piece in the super chat. Film work on Xander. The things pop out to me is his defense is leaky, open to the right hand, and don't like body work. Xander gets caught a lot coming out of exchanges. Got more tape to watch though. Yeah, for sure. The problem is everything that people like Xander for Oh, he's smooth. Oh, he fluid. Oh, he got good combinations. Oh, he can move well in the ring. Oh, he a good counter puncher.
Boots gonna take it away from him.
No, he
Boots
does
do
it
all
all.
that shit
He does it.
better.
He does it all. He does it all times 10.
Right.
So okay, you want to exchange with me, nigga? My shit getting there first. I'm faster than you. Oh, you want to play the feint game? My feints are better than yours. The problem with Xander gonna have is Boots can lead to draw him out and be faster than be last too. So you getting caught off the rip, and then you trying to react to it, and then your reaction gets you caught again. You fucked up out here, bro. That's okay. Y'all will see, bro. I'm not saying it like this is a. It's not a
KO.
cherry pick. It's just an easy fight because Boots is so good.
KO,
You
can I
can't
mean,
cherry
So,
pick a
hey,
two-division champion, but it's
hey,
just an
hey.
easy fight for him, dog.
Okay, so what are we saying? Are we
Oh,
saying
let me
that?
go after this. Let me go after this.
Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Yo, Joseph.
Hold on,
Can I
Joseph, real
just
quick. Shout out to HCX Nate with the 2-piece and super chat. Boost by stoppage inside 9 rounds. Mark my words.
Pay
And
what's
then
happening.
shout out to Jamar Skywalker with the 5-piece and super chat. Salute to KO and chat. Salute to you, bro. Go ahead, y'all. My fault.
Joe,
All
I
right.
just want to add this to KO point before you go, Joe. And he talking crazy to Boots too, and Boots is already motivated. Can y'all put that factor in? Go ahead. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. My bad, Joseph. Go ahead.
All right, like I feel like Boo's gonna win too, but I feel like y'all not really like looking at Xander. Xander got skills. Like this ain't gonna be easy. It's not an easy fight. I don't think. I feel like he stop him, but like he gonna have to work for the stoppage because Xander
I agree
jab.
with you, Joseph.
Yeah, Xander jab is not nothing to play with. His footwork is pretty decent, and he's just a bigger body. So like it's a lot to deal with. He gonna have to go to the body a lot, and that's taking the risk, leaving your self open. So it's like it ain't an easy fight at all. That's what I feel. And y'all gotta stop calling this nigga young. Cause y'all don't give none of these other niggas leeway for being
Devin.
young.
I
Yeah.
just don't
No,
want Boots
Shakur,
to go in
all
there
them
and play with
boys.
him, man.
Yeah,
If
y'all
Boots go in there
stop
and play with
calling
him, it could
young.
get bad. I think if Boots go in there and play with him, like just be fucking around playing with his food and shit, it
Yeah,
could possibly get bad.
I don't think he
that's
gonna
what
play
he,
with him. Look how
that's what he
focused
gonna
Boost
do.
is right now. I ain't never seen Boost this amped up for a fight. That's why I don't feel like he gonna play with him. We ain't gonna see none of them tricks and stuff until he ready to stop him. But I feel like he gonna be focused. Ain't nothing gonna be none of that showboating shit. He gonna be ready to fight.
Boots gonna tear that body up.
Hey, I'll tell
And
you
I
what Boots
mean,
better not do. He better not get in there posturing like you guys are saying, playing around. And one of the things he likes to do is he likes to roll with punches for the audience. He likes to say to the audience, the spectators, watch this. The nigga hit me. I'm just going
This
to turn
don't
my
like
head.
that
I ain't even
shit.
got to get out of this motherfucking way. Or he also takes punches to show the crowd that I can take a punch too. Now,
He ain't just
doing
taking
those
punches
two
just to take
motherfucking
punches
things,
though. You can't
huh?
do that. You can't just say that. Ain't nobody just taking a punch just to take a punch. That shit
Hey,
hurt.
look, man, let me tell you
Ain't
something,
nobody
man.
doing that.
Boots is
I
taking punches,
want to see if he
punches
gonna
he
put
didn't have
him in the
to.
matrix.
I've seen Boots take punches he did
No, he
not
just
have
taking
to.
he taking more risks. Y'all gotta give both of these guys credit. Boost a risk taker, and I feel like Xander, he a risk taker in the ring too. Like, but Boost take more
Now,
risks, so it'll leave itself more open for more
y'all gonna
punches.
see how
That's it.
y'all gonna see how much faster Boots is, and y'all gonna be shocked, bro.
I already know Boots fast as hell.
Y'all gonna be shocked, bro.
Like, who don't know that?
Man,
No, I'm saying like the
is it,
speed gap between those two. Y'all can see,
bro?
y'all like.
So,
I
hey,
agree
hey,
with Tiger Johnson. You hear me?
hey,
I
hey.
agree with Tiger Johnson.
Uh,
You heard what Tiger Johnson said, right?
Who?
I agree with Tiger Johnson. He been in the
What did he
ring
say?
with Boots. He sparred Boots and he sparred motherfucking Xander. He feels like it's gonna be a better fight than people think it's gonna be too.
Okay.
Do you think he not gonna be able to keep up with Boots KO? Like
At
Boots gonna be
all.
way too fast?
At all.
Hmm.
At all.
Give me a comparison on the fight. You think how it's gonna look like, or it is you can't compare it
Let
to
me know
nothing
when it's
because
my turn.
I got you, Paid.
What's up, Pig?
Paid, go ahead.
What up,
I'm gonna
bro?
think of an answer for Joseph's question. You go ahead. I'm gonna think.
3-1-3.
Man, all bullshit aside, bro, Xander finna beat the fuck out of Boots, bro.
Man, why you
I'm
must,
bad though. I think everybody
yo?
had just left that shit.
Why you messing with that boy, yo? Why you mess
Paige,
with him, Mel?
You must want me.
Yo,
See, Paige
you
trying to rage bait me, and I know what you're trying to do, Paige, and it's okay.
Paige,
You can laugh, nigga. You be fly over there. I see
Oh,
the
why,
Louis V
Paige?
belts paid
Why,
and all of
Paige?
that shit.
Why,
I
why,
see all of it, my
Yeah,
nigga.
Payne got them
why,
Understand
no,
buffs
this.
y'all
on.
know I'm clouded, bro. You know I'm
Paige,
clouded, bro. You know where I got with that fight,
You
man.
best
That's
love.
that Detroit
Paige,
I just
player,
had
Okay,
to.
man.
I
I
think I
They
just
got
got,
had
I
to
them
think
see
I,
this
I think I got an
motherfucker.
answer. I think I got an answer for you, Joseph. If Xander can be more competitive than I think he can be, it'll look like Tank versus Hector. If he can't, it'll probably look a lot like Earl versus Bud.
damn,
I can see that. I can see it.
damn.
Like if Xander can get some shit off mid-range, it'll end up looking like Tank versus Hector. Oh, Xander, he landing this shit, but Tank still landing combinations that's just like eye catching and fucking you up till
Yeah.
they end up stopping you. But if it's what I think it's gonna be, it's gonna look like Bud and Earl, where you like, yo, he can't hit this nigga with nothing.
Mm.
He getting picked off, getting fucked up. Like, stop this shit. Like, it's gonna be ugly, bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
real ugly, dog. Like,
round
cause
6,
the end of the
KO.
Basa Brayu fight.
He lost his gas tank and he was getting
Yeah,
tired.
like nigga,
Yeah.
you start getting tired against a
Yeah.
nigga that stand up in between rounds and shit. It's round 8, this
Yeah.
nigga just standing up and shit, chilling and shit. Like, nigga, y'all saw how he did Romaine Villa the back half of that fight, bro.
Yeah. It looked like
Yeah,
the
but
first round. You right.
Xander, he's slow, bro. Like I went back and watched some of his fights. And I don't think he has no power either, bro. That's another thing
Yeah,
that
he
I
don't have
see.
no power. I agree with you,
Because
Paige. He don't have no power.
I was looking at him when he was catching the dude clean, bro, and the dude
Right.
was still there. He buckled a little bit, but the dude kept coming, and I'm like, God damn, bro. I know for a fact if Boost catch somebody with them same shots, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go down, bro. I don't
Hey,
think
Yes.
maybe he
Xander
was humble.
he don't get his
Maybe
head off
He
the
ain't got
line.
no
That's
Or
another
power.
thing
imagine,
that I saw.
true.
imagine this. Imagine Shakur and Team Alifu, but if Shakur bought the backhand with him too. Like some
Yeah.
shit like that, where you just looking like, yo, this nigga a day late, $1
You
short.
think it's gonna be that clean?
Boost can do what he want with him, and then
Yeah.
he like, yes, bro, yeah,
Dang.
What y'all
Dang.
say,
If,
Y'all
if,
Paige?
gotta
if
bro.
think,
Boost do
bro.
that, if Boost do
Bro,
that, he
Y'all
need to
gotta
be number 4 pound for
for
pound. No cap.
niggas that bet with KO, this one of
Yeah.
them ones that we get deep into the year with. This one of them ones, nigga, I'm putting probably like 500 on. I'm not thinking twice about it, bro.
Yeah.
Can I,
I'm putting
can I,
500 on it. Then I'm already planning what I'm doing with the winners the next day with Miss KO, sitting back, chilling, having a glass of red wine, bro. This maybe I'll be wrong, but this shit just look. It's a gap there, man. It's a
can I
huge
talk
gap
about
that
something I
niggas don't
was right
want to.
about?
The niggas don't want to talk about. But we got some new panelists up
Oh, I'm
here.
sorry.
Let me catch super chat, then I'll get to them. Shout out to Hollywood with the 2-piece in super chat. 8,000 tickets sold in one day. Boot sales in the U.S. Get them ticket sales, Boots. Shout out to Braxton McClendon with the 5-piece in super chat. He says, Boots better not play with a champion. You got to put belt to ass to get a decision versus the champ. Y'all see how they did, bud? Nigga won by 1 round. Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. But I don't think Xander can last 12 rounds.
Yeah, that's a
Unless he
wrap,
just go in
bro.
that bitch and like, nigga, I'm gonna survive.
If he
I'm
have
gonna
a
survive.
fit,
And then he just
I
running around that
don't think.
motherfucker.
I don't think.
But
Thomas
KO,
Hill,
that's
talk
the
to me.
Yeah.
oh,
Thomas, you there?
I am here.
What's up, bro?
nigga Thomas.
Oh man, first and foremost, man, fire ass video interview with my man,
Appreciate you.
True that.
Abdullah, man.
Abdullah, man. Yeah, Abdullah, putting niggas on notice now. That nigga's been drinking that Scotch whiskey and put some hair on his chest. That nigga letting it be known that make it figure he's got his name all the way effed up, and I'm loving it. I'm Mick loving it, and shout out
I
to
don't know what the fuck
them.
he's showing up bad as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, he getting tested, bro, and I think he's getting tested more so than the other people that they say getting tested. And it's gonna show once they get up in that ring. I'm hoping they get in the ring real soon, especially when people like to lock themselves up in the damn bathroom and say candy, man. So sometimes you just gotta pop out and show niggas. So I'm hoping he on that pop
Talk
out
to
and
him.
show niggas tour. But with that, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Cause Enigma, you my dog. You already know. And you said something that you agreed with. You said what KO said. He a little bit fat. Well, he a lot faster than Xander. So I ask you then, if he's that much faster, is his timing that much better? Because it's gonna have to be if he's gonna have to overcome that, man, because it's so many things that Boots does in the ring that niggas just really don't pay attention to because he be showboating and you know,
Thomas,
just
that's one thing he got clear over
That's why I
Xander
said
is
I hope he
timing.
don't play with him.
No, I'm just going to Thomas'
True
point.
that.
Thomas, if anything Boots has over Xander, timing for sure he has that. Go ahead, Thomas.
see, because you know, and I only say
Xander
that
got good
because
timing too,
I
though.
agree. He do, but is his timing more on point than Boots is? Because I thought we saw it at play when we saw Tiafimo versus Shakur. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, Shakur just was that much faster." Nah, that nigga timing was just that much quicker. That nigga was in tune
Yep.
with what this nigga was doing, and he was beating his ass to the punch every single time because he could see that shit coming. It was like, go
Absolutely.
ahead.
He was in a flow state. Shakur was in a flow state when he was fighting for the PO.
I'm talking about Inception, freaking the Matrix. That nigga could
Hey,
see it before this was coming.
hey, Thomas, but
Yeah.
you know what? Hey,
Now
Thomas,
let
but
me
look,
real quick before y'all respond to Thomas, let me get what D Free want to say. Go ahead, D Free.
D Free, what up, bro?
What's good, everybody?
What's happening? What's happening, bro?
what's good? What's good?
I might be the only one probably outside of KO that's been following Xander since he came into the sport of boxing. Xander Zayas is a good young fighter, but the difference between him and Jerome Ennis is Xander Zayas hasn't been at this level. He hasn't fought at this level. Xander Zayas, he's decent, but he's not ready for a guy like Jerome Ennis because Xander Zayas is going to he's not going to know what stands to get ready for because Jerome can fight at either stance. So Xander Zayas don't have anybody to work with that switch hit that
He got Bud Crawford.
he don't have anybody that switch hits like Jerome Ennis. He doesn't have anybody with the quickness of a Jerome Ennis. He doesn't have anybody with the footwork of a Jerome Ennis. So Xander Zayas don't really have anybody to work out with to get ready for a Jerome Ennis. Jerome Ennis got a bunch of Xander Zayas to get ready for. He can get ready with him. There's a bunch of Xander Zayas out here. There's not no other Jerome Ennis. And the problem with Xander Zayas, like I said, I like Xander Zayas. I've been following him since he came into the sport. But Xander Zayas fades late in the round. He fades late in rounds. He gives up the back half of the round. Of each round, go look at Xander Zayas. He starts off fast, and the back half towards the end of that round, he fades. He fades in every round, every fight he's ever been in. He fades in the back half. He gives you a lot of work early, and then he fades. Jerome Ennis is not a person that you can fade with. You cannot fade with Jerome Ennis because the one moment that you slip up and you slow down, Jerome Ennis is going to be right there to catch you. I said this fight is competitive for the very first round. After the first round, Jerome Ennis is going to run away with this fight, and he's going to stop him in 6th round.
Dang, shout out, damn. Shout out to Hollywood with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, Boots smoked Xander and sells out Barclay, and now is talking that shit. He's slowly taking Tank spot as most hated on YouTube and selling big tickets. Nah, Hollywood, listen now. Don't go crazy.
Don't take it too far, nigga.
Don't go
Don't.
crazy now. Don't go
man,
crazy now. Don't go crazy. Ain't no way now. Like until niggas start taking it outside of boxing with Boots, Tank gonna ever have that, bro. Tank gonna ever had it. It is whole channels, whole conglomerates dedicated to giving Tank Davis bad press on a daily basis. That's not.
Hey, KO.
Boots is popping his shit, and he getting more popular, and he deserved to be one of the more popular fighters in boxing because he one of the funnest to watch. So
I gotta say this, KO. It is a channel that hate on Boots so motherfucking much. That motherfucker Southpaw TV be hating like a motherfucker on Boots.
Boy, he hate, boy.
He the worst with that shit. He the worst with that shit,
bro. He
bro.
started
Even
hating
with a
on Boots.
duel from a
Right
nigga that
after
don't
was
even
hating
be
on KO
talking.
too.
Man,
Y'all let that nigga doing exactly what y'all nigga doing.
Yeah,
Y'all doing exactly what that nigga want y'all to do,
he doing
man.
exactly that. All
Hey,
right, he doing
T Hill,
exactly.
T
Y'all
Hill.
doing exactly what that nigga want y'all to do,
Exactly.
man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
Thomas
sir.
Hill, you still
But I
there?
was finna say,
I am.
Oh, well, let me hear Paige real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
Go ahead,
Paige.
Paige.
We
go
listening,
ahead.
bro.
Oh no, I was going to just say, bro. I think that Boost got a lot of confidence based on what a lot of people saying that he was ducking fights and shit like that. I think that's a lot of confidence booster for him going into this fight. So that's why I said the nigga that get in that ring with him, bro. After that shit with that motherfuckers were saying he was ducking Virgil and all ducking smoke at 154. Bro, I think he really got a point to prove.
Box Hager
Oh,
ain't
that's true.
I
live.
really think he got a
You
point
know,
to
Box
prove.
Hager ain't live at all.
Yeah, I got you. Hey,
Oh,
T
that's a
Hill.
fact.
No, you're
Hey,
right.
hey,
You're right, Pray. You're right. And Boxing Hacker finally said something truthful.
Hey,
God
can I
damn.
ask you a question after Victor?
yes,
KO?
Damn. Sun shines on the
I'm
sir.
just
dug
Yes,
saying,
sir.
my
ass
Yes,
bro.
sir.
every once in a while.
God damn. I'm mad at motherfucking Oscar Iglesias though. He just fucked up my under, so I got to hit this weekend. That motherfucker.
Goddamn, 8th round
Damn,
now.
Iglesias, eighth
We in
round.
the
Damn,
eighth
I gotta
round.
rewatch this shit.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on,
What's up, Victor? What
Iglesias.
was you about to say, bro?
I want to say something to Thomas Hill real quick. I understand you said that Core's timing was so superb,
Ooh.
but don't you think that it was given to him? You know, Tio fights his fights with that right hand and his head right. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna say it
Real
like this.
rap, Vic.
Right. I mean, Tio gave him his head on a motherfucking platter. So I don't know if that requires such good timing when a nigga is laying it out there for you. You know, if I'm this is what I want to say. If Tate would have fight Tio, he would not last 12 rounds. He
Hell
would
No,
not
no.
that nigga
last
get
12
destroyed.
rounds leading in with that motherfucking head like he does, man.
Hey Vic,
Yeah, I
I
don't think he
understand what
lasts
Thomas talking
five.
about. I understand what
I
he's
don't.
talking about.
3
Oh yeah, for
rounds.
sure. 3 rounds, 3 to 5. I'm with that. I don't think he. Matter of
Tio's
fact,
getting
though,
stopped versus
I
Gervonta
think
Davis.
Tio's on his way to journey status or see you at the crossroads. But what I will say is two things can be right at the same time, and I agree with what you say as well too, Victor. He definitely has fundamental flaws that just do not cater well, especially when you up in there with somebody that does have the skill set of Shakur Stevenson. So yeah, it was he was giving it to him, but he was taking it though. Don't
Yeah,
think he wasn't taking it,
We
KO,
even
let
if
got
me
it was
ask
with
you a
one
question,
hand
KO.
too.
ask me the question, then we got BVO up here. But what's your question? Yeah.
Ari, for this TNT sports thing with Abdullah Mason, like, what you think is gonna do for his career? Like, cause
I mean, it's
Wonders.
gonna help.
TNT, that's a
It's gonna get him more exposure. He's gonna be on a regular platform.
you
They
think
doing
Top Rank
a
gonna make
joint
that
thing.
his
It's
home?
gonna be great for him, bro. As long as people show up, show out, and now you get to watch it on there for free too. That's
Yeah.
fire, bro.
You
That's
think they
Bro,
fire,
gonna
they
make
dog.
got
that his
they
home though?
they
TNT.
lit in Ohio, man.
I think they gonna TNT is supposed to be doing like some American fights for them, so they're gonna be showing a lot of them. This is just the first one. That's
Yeah.
fire though. That's
Yeah.
That's
really
fire.
good for the sport of boxing. And
Bro,
the fact that Top Rank could have chose anybody because they got O'Shaquie
Yeah.
Foster fighting around that time. Keyshawn Davis is fighting a week before that, but they chose Abdullah Mason to do that for. Crazy.
Iglesias. He
Yeah.
stopped him,
they
KO.
they
He
they see
stopped
what
him in
they
what
see what the
round?
proper people at.
Eighth. He didn't get
8th.
out the corner.
He didn't come out the corner for the eighth.
I think that's what
Nah.
they
He
saying,
ain't
yeah.
come out for the ninth.
Or for the ninth.
God
Yeah.
damn.
I know, KO. I know. He's one round the boy. Goddamn, boy.
Damn, dog. That
I
nigga,
know,
man, why
bro.
you bitch ass nigga?
Real. That's a heartbreaker right there. That's one round. That's a heartbreaker. I ain't
That's
gonna
all right.
care.
We'll hit the parlay.
Don't even worry
God
about it.
damn it. Nah, we lost HTX. Nate, the nigga lasted a minute and 30 seconds. Too
Too
much.
long. God damn.
Too much. We picked the under 8.5. That nigga lasted the whole 8th round and then didn't come out for the 9th round. This motherfucker. This
Fuck.
motherfucker. Boy, I'll slap the shit out that Russian motherfucker.
Boy.
He said, KO,
The
why you ain't
Russians,
take
man.
5 through 8? Because they didn't give me 5 through 8. They didn't give me them out. They only let me, on some fights, they be tripping, bro. On Bet
They was
US, they
setting
only
you
gave
up,
me
man.
the specific rounds. Hold on. No, we did. Yeah, 8 rounds and then a half a round. We made money, nigga. Never
There you
mind.
go. There. Yeah.
Alright.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Nice round,
Yeah.
by
Ace.
how many
There
Yeah.
you
seconds?
go.
Hey,
By how
Sean
many
Snake, we
seconds,
won,
KO?
bro.
Hey,
We
KO, by how
won,
many
nigga.
seconds? By how many seconds?
Shit. If he would have went a minute and a half into the 9th round, then we would have lost. But we won. HTX Nate, we good, nigga.
No, niggas good. We good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, hey,
Congratulations.
we off
Get
to a good
paid, young
start, nigga.
nigga.
Y'all better
Get
bet with
paid.
KO, nigga. You would have won $200 tonight. I'm just
Get
saying.
paid, young nigga. Get
I'm just
paid.
saying. Hey, HTX Nate, you ain't winning shit, nigga. You ain't got no super chat, shit.
Yeah.
You ain't winning shit, nigga. You wouldn't have made that bet if it wasn't me,
Nigga,
nigga. Shit,
send
you ain't
some
winning shit.
wonky wonks and some earth bucks. We need them over here.
Yeah, it's a motherfucking Earth Bucks around this bitch, man. You know what I mean? But BBO, what's up, man? Welcome to the panel, bro.
Oh, what's going on, man? Just want to say congrats on having the best fight in the world on the panel, man.
I
That's what's
appreciate that,
up.
bro. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, I think this is go a long way because being from Cleveland, Tiger is the guy here. So I think if we, because everybody hearing about him coming, I'm hoping that they show out for him because I remember when Tiger was going to the Olympics, even my grandma was excited. So, it's good to get some good press with Abdullah, man. I just hate that Tiger got jumped on, and that's what they remember him right now for.
But
Yeah,
BBO, he
shout
got
out to the
jumped. We
champ.
respect Tiger for that. It's fuck them
Word
niggas. He
up.
ain't do nothing wrong. He held it down. He showed Cleveland niggas ain't hoes. That's what he showed.
Nah,
Word
that's
up.
true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Bro,
See,
the thing with Abdullah, bro, is he's so exciting of a fighter, bro. And so if he continue, like, for him, it's gonna be getting the fights. Cause he ain't gonna be somebody that's gonna be polarizing. He ain't finna do no crazy shit outside the ring to like draw attention to himself or whatever. It's gonna be about him getting the fights and them doing shit like this for him. Like, nigga, you the one we choosing to put on TNT Sports. You the one we gonna push. We gonna make sure you get these fights. If they keep doing that for him, bro, sky's the limit, dog. I'm telling you, people like him.
only thing, knock out the nigga's a mute, man. He's a merman. I've been
Nah, he
around him
talking.
enough to know that he's not a
Did you watch
talker.
the Did you
That's the
watch the
only thing
interview?
that's gonna hurt him. He's not a talker
Did you
at
watch the
all.
interview?
Now his
You
dad
gotta
is,
go
but
back.
he's not a talker. I think
Did
that's
you
gonna
watch
hurt
the
him a
interview
little
that
bit.
we just did with him?
He not a talker. He's a quiet guy.
Can
That's
you
the
hear
only
me?
thing I think that'll
I
hurt
He
him.
don't think
can't
you can
hear
hear
you.
me.
He can't hear
Straight
you.
merman in person.
Hey, KO,
Hey,
I think
BBO, come back up, bro, because you couldn't hear me, fam. I was trying to
KO,
ask you a question. Come out and come back in, BBO. What's up, bro?
I think if he get another belt, that nigga might start popping that shit crazy. Cause what
He
he was
might.
talking about today, he was popping it a little bit. But if he get another belt, don't let the nigga get the ring.
I know
He
he
gonna
getting tired
pop
of
it.
keep saying.
I know he
He
gonna
getting
pop it. He
tired of
might
keep
start
saying.
tweeting and everything. You might see a new nigga.
I
You might
think
start
he's
tweeting.
showing. I think he's showing it's gonna bring that shit out on him.
Okay, let's see if BBO can hear me. BBO, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I don't know
All
what
right,
happened.
there you go. I was asking you, did you see the interview that we did with him today?
No, I seen a little bit because I was live too. I seen a little bit of it, but
Nah,
I'm gonna watch the playback.
go back and watch it, bro. He popping it more now. He was popping a little bit.
No, I'm just saying, because you got to remember, like him and his people, they from East Cleveland. Them the
Yeah.
dude that used to sell water. So I know them. I know his dad pretty well, but because to me, like I do like a little kid, so I don't know him that well. But from what I've always seen, he's a mute. I mean, it might have been good for the interview. I'm just saying, from just being around him, he's a quiet dude.
Yeah, I like it. He is quiet. You ain't wrong. But
He's a quiet dude.
he talked, but he did a good job going back and forth with Keyshawn. Keyshawn more of a talker though, clearly. But
yeah,
he well spoken, bro. And he witty and you can tell that he want to say more, but he trying to be politically correct. He start really whooping on niggas and getting unifications like Joseph was saying or whatever. He might come out that shell and start talking even more shit.
Bro, listen,
Like,
silence
like
breeds
he
violence.
might do
You hear
that.
me? You hear me, KO?
You know what I mean? Say what?
Silence breeds violence, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. David, yeah, we did it earlier on the other live stream. It's on the live stream. It's titled and everything. Not this live stream. We did our regular show this live stream, but the other live stream. We just had him on the show this evening, bro. But what else y'all got, bro? Talk to me. What else y'all want to talk about? We got like 25, 30 more minutes. What's up? What y'all on?
Hey, I want to ask you this one thing, man. What you guys think about my man Xander getting fed the boots, man? I think that sucks, bro. I don't know why they got this fight, bro.
Bro,
I think it sucks, bro.
y'all finna stop acting like Xander ain't got no
Hold on,
skills,
man.
bro. Like he
Yeah,
barely fed them
yeah.
both
Hey,
rounds.
Joseph,
but
ain't nobody
That's
acting
Come
like
on,
that,
man.
bro.
Like I
that's
think
a
Boots gonna win, but like this ain't easy. This ain't no
Joseph,
No,
bro,
let
easy
me,
you
fight.
finna watch,
Joseph.
bro. You gonna
But
watch
when
it
it
too,
be
Joseph.
bro.
easy,
You
Niggas
gonna
think
let that
niggas
nigga
be
his dap
thinking they
then?
good, but this we already know top ain't got the best matchmakers in boxing, so of course motherfuckers gonna make motherfuckers look good in the ring. But when you get in there with a real killer, bro, it's gonna show levels to that
Hey,
shit.
hey,
That fight
what I
is gonna
Understand
be
something.
easy.
Wait. Let me say something though.
hold on,
Understand something.
let me respond to him though. What I tell you on Dean page, I look at this fight as both of they step up fights because both of their resume look similar to me.
I don't
Right.
So
disagree with that.
they both got to prove something in the
How?
ring.
Let me say
Their
No,
this.
no.
resume.
I'll
Go
say
ahead.
this from knowing some people around it. Man, Xander was matched very carefully. He
Yeah.
was matched very carefully. So
They
I don't
didn't.
even know why they did
Yeah,
this.
but he still had some decent
He's not
competition,
being
man.
fed the
He
boost
wasn't
block.
fucking around with nothings. He had some
Yeah.
good competition
Yeah,
in
that
there.
nigga was
Wait a
fucking
minute.
around.
Wait
He
a
beat
minute.
Baru, but Baru's a good motherfucker. Baru beat the shit out of it, knocked motherfucker Tellez out in the
I
last
don't know.
Man, he
11,
won that
12
fight
rounds.
by split decision.
Can I
That was
say
a
something?
close fight. Stop that shit,
Can I
Look,
say
Victor.
the
something?
bottom
Can I
line
say
is
something?
this: Xander feel like he got
Can
something
I
to
say
prove.
something?
That's
Can I
what
say
it
Okay,
something?
is.
all right, all right. Let
Xander
me ask
feel
you
like
this.
he got something to prove. But
Okay,
what
let
What's
me
he
up,
ask
got
you
Victor?
this.
to prove
What's up,
Let
is
me
Victor?
ask
he
you this.
feeling so he can
You
think up
guys,
against Boots.
you know what? I'm being cautious with Boots. Not, I guess it's
Yeah. Well,
personal. I don't want to be let
y'all say what
down.
y'all want, but Boots is a fighter who really got some skill, man.
Okay,
That's
but
the only
listen,
thing.
listen.
He got some
You
real
guys
skill.
are talking
And I
about,
think from what I seen with Xander in person, he's not punching hard. I seen a dude with blood in his mouth, so you can't punch, bitch. I mean, so I don't
yeah,
know, but I
right.
like Xander. I think it's better for boxing if Xander wins. So we'll see what
Okay,
happens, man.
What?
yeah, but let me ask you
Xander
this. Let
been
me
It's
ask you
better
this.
for
Yeah,
boxing if he
that's
wins.
part of the course.
I
Why
just
do
Okay,
want
you
to clear
believe
some things
that?
up.
Hold on, I gotta hear this
Oh
shit. Why do you
man,
think it's better for boxing if Xander win and Boots don't win?
Because one, I don't know what Xander did this last press conference, but when he had the Bobby Reno haircut and he was coming in the suits, man, he looked like he was ready to make some money, man.
BVO half
So
Latino.
it's
That's
better for
why.
boxing
No,
if
he
this
said.
nigga
he
win
said
because
he
of
had
his suit
Latino.
and his hair, nigga.
Hey, let me clear something up, man. I just want to
He
clear this
had
up.
Latino.
No, hold on.
Xander,
I gotta make sure. Hold on, before we clear any, I need to clear some shit up first. So it's better for Xander. It's better for boxing if Xander wins because of his hair and his suit, nigga.
And Boots is another mute. That's the thing. I don't know what's up with whatever all these mutes in boxing, man. You're
yeah,
not gonna do
that's
well
true.
with a mute, man.
That's
look,
All
true.
these
Boots
That's
mermen in
true.
violent.
boxing that don't
He's
talk very
violent as
well.
Nah,
hell in the
Boost starting
ring.
to talk, man. I don't know if y'all been looking at his Twitter, his interviews. Like he amping it up, bro. Like y'all got to pay
Bro,
attention.
Boost talking better. That
He
nigga was at the
talking.
Barclays today. That nigga, man,
He
listen, that nigga
talking.
came up. That nigga sent Virgil into a lawsuit with the black hoodie.
Hey, let's not get
Bro,
into that,
That
bro. Let's
nigga
not
violent.
get into
said
that
Big
right
He's
now.
Los and
violent,
He sent
tripping.
bro.
Virgil. He put on
We
the black hoodie like this and went up to my fucking city
let's not
and
get
told
into
and
all that,
made
bro.
Virgil go sue his whole promoter. Now Virgil on the shelf, ducking boots.
Free
Hey,
Virgil. Let's
shout
He
out
not.
to
said
Oak
so
Cliff,
is.
man. Shout out to
Tell
Oak Cliff.
Southpaw that shit.
Hey, he got a point though, bro. Niggas gonna be lining up to fight Boots if Xander win, bro. It
They
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna have no other
happen.
choice.
It ain't gonna happen. But shit,
Let me say this
This is
though. Let me
why
No,
say
it's
this.
better. And I'm
I'll
gonna
be
go to
beat him,
Rizilla
man.
because my homie just got up here, H-Town in the building. But let me say this, then we're gonna go to Ride. It's better for boxing, in my opinion, because Boots is a more talented, better, funner, skillful, pound for pound level talent than Xander. So it's better for him to win for that reason. But most importantly, it's better for boxing because now guys like Sebastian Fundora, guys like Virgil Ortiz, they get the guys like shit. If Earl Spence beat Tim Tszyu, if Jamel Charlo comes back from his fake retirement, or that might have been Jamal. So I ain't gonna put
That
that
was
on Jamal. I think that
Jamal.
That
was
was
it. Yeah, it was
Jamal.
Jamal. Yeah, never mind. So if Boots becomes a unified champion, sells out the Barclays Center with Xander Zayas, now those guys, they gotta see him. Cause he the man. Everybody know he the man in the division. Now you can't avoid him and shit. And that's gonna give us an opportunity to maybe see more jaw-dropping performances. Boots Ennis is uniquely positioned at 154 pounds to have one of the best undisputed runs in recent memory. That's just a fact. If he's able to get the belt off of this guy, get the belt from Sebastian Fundora, beat Josh Kelly, then start defending undisputed against guys like Jamel Charlo trying to get his shit back, Virgil Ortiz trying to become like, bro, that's a crazy motherfucking run, bro.
Man, Knockout, I was there when Xander won the
Hey,
doggone championship. My wife is Dominican. All them Puerto Rican niggas was crying. All of them was crying. It was crazy. You should have seen it, man. When he came out, I thought Muhammad Ali was coming out. Some
Yeah,
of these
but
dudes.
and shout out to Xander and the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and shit. But it's something about that Black American fan base and that Mexican fan base, bro. You put Boots in there with Sebastian Fundora or Virgil Ortiz, my nigga.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a fight.
My nigga. And guess
That'd be a hell
what?
of a fight.
Virgil's scared.
Boots obviously has a better chance. Like, niggas is high on Xander, but I think Virgil, I think Fundora, I think Boots, I think they fuck Xander up. Like, I'm not as high
I think
on
you
him
know
as
them
some
right.
people.
I think you know
right
them
there.
right.
That's
Like,
facts
I
right
feel
there.
like
you
I really don't see the shit y'all seeing, bro.
no,
That's
you
facts.
too high on Virgil. That's why.
All right.
Virgil can't
Nah,
fuck with
nigga,
Xander.
they all
Listen,
get
You
man.
Xander.
too high on Virgil.
Bro,
Hey,
Oh
nah,
my
you
Y'all
God.
let,
lying.
y'all let me hear
no,
y'all let me hear Rod though, since Rod just got up here. Rod, what's up, bro?
AKO,
no.
AKO.
Salute KO.
After
Nah,
Rod go and
Yeah,
Enigma go, can I say something too?
yeah, for sure. We're gonna go Rod, Enigma, then Thomas. Go ahead, Rod.
man, somebody said that YouTube high on Virgil, bro. They high on Virgil, bro. On Twitter, on the gram, they was coming at me just because I said, bro, a little gassed up. They was at my ass about 3 days, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know he was. I didn't know he had a fan base like that. So I ain't gonna lie, it would be solid, bro. I don't got him beating Boots, but I think it would shake the sport up a little bit. How we need it right now, you know. Then we finally get that Virgil fight with Boots. They don't gotta have no belts since everybody was tripping on that. But one thing I wanted to mention, bro, Xander had gave out like his top five at the weight, and he had Fundora ahead of Boots, if I'm not mistaken, bro.
Yeah,
I
He
just
Fedora at
did.
two.
He did.
I
Yeah,
want to.
Fedora. He won. Fedora 2.
I mean,
Boots
Fundora
3.
got the better names, right? He got Tim Zoo twice. He got Keith Thurman on his resume. He got better wins at 154 than Boots. He got Lubin. He got Lubin earlier. You know what I mean? He got some names, bro. He got Lubin before. He's the reason that Virgil probably knocked Lubin out in the first round. But he had motherfucking Erickson Lubin looking like Will Smith on Hitch, bro. Like
He got looking
he
like a
fucked that
monster.
boy up.
Yeah, he did.
So
Definitely did.
so you gotta give it to him based off of resume,
Got Mendoza.
talent. I think Boots is the guy to me, bro.
KO. If Fundora keep fighting these old niggas, I expect you niggas to cook him. You know,
Oh no, for
you know,
sure.
I'm just
For
saying,
sure,
man.
this nigga
'Cause I'm-
seems like he about to try to fight Earl, Jamel. He about to try to run through them
I
PBC.
ain't
Like he
gonna say
Randy
nothing.
Orton.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm gonna give him his credit, but I want y'all to cook him, you know, because y'all cook
Yeah, I
other
know
people.
you like when fighters fight old fighters. That's why you like Devin versus Regis and shit like that. I know.
I ain't gonna lie. Go
I can
go
get it.
ahead and
wanna
feed
see-
Jamel to him though, bro, because his ass been tripping lately. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to see
yeah,
if I want to see if Devin gonna go
Hey,
up there at
if Xander do
154 now.
win though, they gonna have a parade, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna have a parade. I'm gonna have my flag. We're gonna be ready, man.
Hey, I wanna-
Thomas, what you want to say, bro?
It was on Enigma, then it was on me.
Oh, Enigma, what's up, bro? What you got?
That's all I wanted to say, man. But everybody saying Xander's getting fed the fucking Boots as a sacrificial lamb type shit. How? When Xander's the one who wanted to fucking fight, even though his team didn't want to fucking fight. Xander was pushing for shit. He couldn't get Fundora in the ring because Fundora fucking vacated his belt. Then motherfucking Virgil didn't want to fucking fight him in Puerto Rico and shit. So, you know what I mean?
He
caught
because the zone said this is what we willing to pay, and that nigga told Top Rank, I am making this fight, nigga. I am.
So-
they put the zone put that money in front of that nigga. That nigga said, I am making this fight. You know what I can get in Puerto Rico with this shit?
And no taxes and shit.
Yeah, bro. What's up? What's up, Thomas? What you got to say, bro?
Yeah,
What's up?
shout out to my nigga Enigma. Shout out to my nigga VO too, because they both set this up. Like, so that sacrificial lamb, like. Now, every now and again, man, there may be a ram in the thicket, but it won't be this time for this nigga Xander. This nigga about to get his ass sacrificed. And on top of this, let me tell you why. Not too long ago, there was a nigga that liked to wear high heels and stilettos and fishnets, right? And that nigga had a fighter that, you know, had some interest, and they wanted a certain production company wanted to make sure that they can get that fight. So they pushed for it. They said, matter of fact, you know what, Oscar? You want this extension? Give us that Virgil versus Boots fight. Then them niggas went and had a damn jurisprudence case and try to get all the tidges and find a way to give themselves options. So it didn't look like they was ducking. Then
Option hate is
came
nasty.
no. Then came the actual ram in the thicket. Hey, you know what? We need a promotion company. Tubi and Facebook Live just ain't hitting like they should be. You niggas need somewhere where you can put your stuff out there so people can see the product you got. Now we'll do this gladly for you for a small nominal fee. All you gotta do is serve up this nigga Xander. Cause we got freaking boots and we want to make this nigga have his residency with us. We want to showcase the talent that we think is boots. And we want to put it against the best. And you know what? You guys got a two sanctioned body belt having Mickey Friggy over there that we think can sell some tickets. So that's why they took that fight. That's why he's being up there, because in order for them to land this deal, like KO said, we paying this money for this fight, but we want boots, and we want boots against a name that they will believe in. So they put him up there. But believe me, there ain't gonna be no rams in the thicket. That nigga about to hit the altar, and Boots about to unleash a natural disaster all up on Puerto Rico. So shout out to Puerto Rico.
Man, hopefully that nigga pop up sick like Hitchison.
Y'all let me go to Dirk, who just got up here. Dirk, what's up, bro?
What up? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling. What you got for the show, man?
I mostly agree with what you said, KO, but I disagree on one thing. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. Like, yes, Boots is very talented. We all know that. Y'all don't need me to tell y'all that. But as far as fundamentals, there are some things that Boots got to work on. And one of those things is coming forward and having proper footwork to cut off the ring. And like everybody else said on the panel, Xander does have good footwork. So if Boots makes the same mistakes he did against Karen the first time, where he wasn't properly cutting off the ring, yeah, this could be a tricky fight. It's not going to be easy. And as gifted as Boots is athletically, you do got to have good fundamentals at a certain level. Crawford had that. Crawford is not as athletic as Boots or as physically gifted as Boots. But the one thing that he had is fundamentals. He's not. No, he's not.
That's
Boots
crazy, man.
You said
Boots
what?
is definitely
Say that again.
The nigga that's a
He
world
said,
class
"Bud, y'all
wrestler.
heard that nigga? He said,
Terrence
Bud
Crawford.
I'm not as
Again,
athletic as that nigga,
We
but
was
he had
looking
better
at
Personal
my
pick and
bad.
cooler, Dirk.
Let him
You
cook.
We was
He
Can
letting
I
let
that
him
cook?
He
nigga
was
fucking
cook.
cooking,
cook.
but
Can
he
I
dropped
cook?
the
We was
pot.
letting him,
Hey,
we
stop
was letting him
cutting
talk.
Dirk off.
Not
Let
my
Dirk
bud.
cook. Dirk
Let
said
me
some
cook.
shit I disagree with, but y'all gotta let him cook now.
No, let me cook, bro. I'll say it again. Terrence Crawford is not as athletic as a Boots Ennis. A lot of niggas confuse athleticism with, whoa, this nigga can wrestle, this nigga can play that sport. That ain't got shit to do with boxing athleticism. I'm talking about explosiveness. I'm talking about hand speed. I'm talking about just natural gifts. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted.
Well, you were rudely interrupted by you damn Neanderthals.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so if Boots can fix them issues, this should be an easy fight. Because outside of that, Boots is really better than Xander at damn near everything. But we all know styles make fights. You can be more gifted than another fighter, but if it's a bad style for you, you know, you can look rough. So that's all I got to say, man.
So this is what I disagree with, Dirk. And I hear and I think the key you said is Boots is better at everything else. See, I don't think Xander is gonna use his footwork to be defensive and get out of dodge the way that Karen did with Boots. I think Xander's gonna try to use his footwork to still be the same old Xander, meaning he's still gonna be opening up. He's still gonna be throwing punches. And so that's gonna get him fucked up. The only way Boots will struggle to cut off the ring with Xander is if Xander goes into Karen first fight mode. I'm pivoting. Oh, I'm overly pivoting. I'm staying out of range. Every time you get close, I'm trying to exit the weak side, and I'm just trying to survive this motherfucker. I don't think Xander coming to do that shit. If he come to just do Xander, like, okay, I'm gonna throw my 1-2, I'm gonna try to counter you, I'm gonna try to dip low, I'm gonna try to pivot out like that regular shit he be doing, Boots ain't gonna have no problem with that. He fucking that boy up. That's just my
He's
opinion.
gonna try to fight like Dev did against Brian Norman. So it's gonna be a lot of clinching. And it's gonna be a lot of 1-2s and jabs and trying to get out of dodge. That's the only way to win.
That 1-2
It's
shit,
gonna be a lot of
that
slow
1-2
singing.
shit getting countered, bro. And
So-
Boots' jab
Yeah.
is there. That shit getting counted. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you.
He
That
can't.
shit
He
getting
can't
counted.
try to fight like Dev
Let me
tell
because
you what's gonna happen.
Why not? Why not, Joseph? He
Your
ain't the
boy-
water walker dog.
no. Let me
Joseph
say
said,
this. Let me
hell
say
nah.
this. Let
Hey,
me
I
say
got a
this.
question after Joseph done though.
Like
Okay.
y'all
All right.
don't realize like that nigga Xander be getting warned sometimes for holding. Name a fight where this nigga Devin Haney got warned for holding.
That
They
nigga had a
they had a
clear. Hey,
counter
that
up
nigga
though.
had
I
a
can
clear.
name two.
He should
He had
though,
a
I,
because
clear
that
I,
nigga be holding
counter
like
though.
a motherfucker.
I'm talking
Ryan
about
He
got
I
had a
can
clear.
name
clear
2 or
counter
3
on
that
my
he should have
nigga.
got warned.
hold on. I'm talking
Ryan
about
got
I can
clear
name
fight.
2
That's
or
when he
3
got
that the
warned.
nigga should have got
He didn't
warned.
get warned in the first
no.
Ryan fight.
Nah,
Maybe
Yeah,
the
he
low.
did.
no, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
You
No, he
sure?
did.
Yeah, he did.
Nah.
He
Okay,
got
maybe
warned in
I'm
that
tripping.
fight, bro.
No.
I thought he
I
did,
promise you
Joseph.
he did.
Ryan was getting warned for punching the nigga in the back of the head.
No, bro. I promise you
And
go
they
back to that fight, bro, and
That's not why
you'll hit a
Ryan is getting
rest
warned.
down.
He
he
Devin,
got
getting warned
stop
for using
holding.
he got warned for doing rabbit punches, not holding. But
Okay.
like y'all don't understand, clinching is a skill.
I'm
And
trying to hear that
Xander,
shit, man.
yeah,
I'm trying to hear that shit, bro.
hold
I'm
on.
not
Not
trying to hear that
excessive.
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Hold
hey,
Take
on.
that's
that
my
shit
nigga Joe
somewhere
right there.
else, bro.
Not when it's
Xander,
excessive, bro.
no, Xander just be
Clinching is a
reaching
skill,
out
Taylor.
and trying to grab a nigga. Like what Devin do it, that nigga Xander don't do no shoulder bump,
Bro,
no
and what
nothing.
you think?
He
What
just
you
reach
think
out.
gonna be coming back when he trying to reach out and grab Boots? What you think gonna be coming back?
A punch. That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna be able to do that because
Punches
he don't
from up
know.
underneath, nigga gonna
Yeah,
be getting body
yeah,
shots
he
and
don't know
all
how to
kind of
clinch
shit
right.
going on.
Yeah, you got to clinch
Yeah.
the
And you know,
right
Boo's
way.
like to punch people on the nuts
What?
too.
What's your
Watch that.
what's your question, Paige?
I just want to know if Devin gonna be so eager to go up to 154 now.
Nah, hell no.
Hell
Let
no.
me answer that.
Hell.
Sometimes,
Hey,
Hell no.
let me answer that.
you don't want to answer that.
Man. Devin does bring order to the division, so he might have to do that again. He might have
Yeah,
to
he
bring order
rehearsed
to
that
it.
ish before. He probably
Nah,
heard Floyd Mayweather say that ish. I'm gonna say you
nah,
this. It's
he got
gonna
he got
be
to
a
bring order again. He might have to
What
do it.
what what do you mean by order, bro? What order does he bring to the division, brother?
It's all out of whack right now. It need to be an
How's it out
undisputed
of whack?
champion
We
up.
got a
Yeah,
unification fight going
yeah.
down. They negotiating Sebastian Fundora and Josh Kelly. What the fuck you talking about?
It's
We
all
might
wet
have two
because
unification
Devin ain't
fights in
got
that
no
division,
fight.
bro.
I don't see nobody with 4 belts, so that's the order I'm talking about.
I'm trying to hear
Somebody
that
Devin
bringing
shit,
got
bro.
roadie
Man,
problems.
get
I
Why
out
ain't.
of
Devin
here,
ain't bring
man.
order to 140, my nigga?
Yeah,
Yeah, come
I told
why?
on, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
what did
why?
I
I
tell
wanted to
you?
show y'all this.
Yeah,
We got
why?
about 5 minutes left. This is who Edgar Berlanga is rumored to fight, and Richard Hitchens is rumored to fight on the first Zuffa card. Edgar Berlanga versus Hot Rod, and Richard Hitchens versus Julian Rodriguez. I'm gonna tell y'all that Hot Rod fight for Edgar Berlanga, that ain't no gimme, man.
He gonna stop Berlanga,
Ain't
man.
no
Don't Hot
fight for
Rod
That ain't
fight
no
at
Berlanga
gimme,
give me.
175? Don't he fight at 175?
bro.
He used
Yes.
to.
Man,
Hey,
Berlanga might get stopped. I ain't.
ain't no fight for
No,
Berlanga
listen,
give me,
bro.
folks.
This is what I was saying on the video that I did about this shit. Berlanga and Richard Hitchens signed to a promotional company that don't even have their weight classes. So Hitchens is gonna have to move up to 147, and Berlanga's gonna move to 175.
Yep.
They don't have super middleweight at Zuffa, bro. They don't have junior welterweight at Zuffa. And Richard Hitchens went over there knowing that nigga, you about to lose your belt.
AKO. And just like for in the case of
Don't
my
care.
man, and just like in the case of my man Xander Zayas, for both of them niggas, it's gonna be a whole lot of slow singing and flower bringing. Them niggas about to get stomped.
Hey, I low key feel bad for Hitchens, bro, because he
All
was
right,
trying to
Brody, I'm
play
out,
Eddie,
man. Be
bro.
smooth, y'all.
All right, bro. Take it easy, fam.
Salute, Pay.
I didn't pay.
Hey, KO.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I put a link in the chat. Did y'all see how Regis Prograde nose look?
Yeah, he look like he about to get fucked up. That's another one. I can't give up the channel members picks because that's because that fight ain't happened yet. But that's another one I got some good money
Connor
on, bro.
looking sick though. Connor looking hella sick. So I don't know,
That
man.
nigga weight train like a
Man,
motherfucker.
this nigga
That's what I'm
nose is
saying.
broke.
He
This
weight
shit
train like a
is
motherfucker.
twisted.
Y'all
I
don't
hope Regis
understand.
knock
Y'all
his
don't
ass out.
understand how trash Regis is, bro.
He really is, bro. He's buns.
Chill on Regis
Hey,
though. Chill on
hey,
Regis.
you gonna chill on Regis? That's part of the legacy train right there,
Yeah,
nigga.
chill on Regis.
Now Connor Benz is
Hey,
buns
I'm gonna
too.
tell y'all something, bro. If Berlanga fight this dude right here for real, this dude right here fuck around and beat Berlanga, man.
That ain't no surprise, KO. Because that nigga
Nah.
Berlanga fuck around lose to a prospect. That's how.
Hot Rod gave
Nah, you ain't
your boy
wrong. You ain't
Morrell
wrong,
problems,
Dirk.
didn't
You ain't wrong at all.
he? Yeah, Hot Rod gave Morrell problems.
He gave him real problems. He just knocked out Vosdick. Vosdick was winning the whole motherfucking fight, but he knocked
That because
Vosdick out in the 7th
Morrell
round.
fight when he fought him, man.
I don't know why y'all be hyping Morrell up, man. I was never too high on that boy, but
Nah,
But
Ozzy
Liger
Glasses
got to
looking
be
like
the
he better
biggest
than
hype
him,
dog
bro.
last couple of years, man. Like of
I
all the
think,
prospects
listen,
that
bro,
came,
David
yeah.
Morrell, bro, that David Benavidez fight probably took a lot out of him, dog. David Benavidez whooping his ass, bro.
I disagree, KO. That last fight against the Russian was that dude was tough. That was a dangerous fight.
Yeah,
And he was
Iman
on.
Katayev, little baby better be motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was on that shit, right? Didn't he
That nigga
get
was
Yeah,
on
he
that
was
popped
on
up?
that
Drago.
shit.
Yeah, that nigga was on that
Yeah,
Drago for
yeah, he
sure.
was.
And
So
Morrell
Morrell
fought him, but
showed me something.
that's some tough ass fights, bro, to go Benavidez and Katayev back to back. That's some punishment, boy.
Yeah,
That's some motherfucking punishment.
for sure. It is.
And boxing, bro, that shit take a toll on you. But Morrell, I feel bad for him because of what Callum Smith punk ass did. So we'll see what happens. Ozzy
That shit
Iglesias might
upset
end
me.
up being the one that'll be the one out of that generation out of Cuba because he just became world champion tonight by stoppage. So he made world champion before David Morrell, bro.
Hey,
There was a
Yo-Yo.
time that the shit seemed like that wouldn't even be feasible, but it happened.
Hey, Yo-Yo from Cuba though.
Yo, Emily, yeah.
Yeah.
But he ain't champion yet. He's still he down at 160, and all them niggas want to be brothers like Keyshawn Davis and Shakur and them. Everybody Lauren, Carlos Thomas, and Yo Enly Hernandez don't none of them niggas want to fight each other.
Yeah, they be posting pictures together on Instagram.
Yeah, they all like we brothers. We not gonna fight each other. If you motherfuckers know, Yo Enly look like a motherfucking Black Panther. He need to be up at 168 anyway.
That's
that nigga
Cuban
big as
Debo.
shit.
That's Cuban Debo, man. Whatever.
Yeah, that nigga big. I'm like, God damn, Yo
Man, but
that's a bad boy.
appreciate you letting me up, man. It was a fire ass interview,
That's the real
fire ass
Debo.
content. Is super fire panel, man. Hey,
appreciate you.
Nothing but love this way.
Hey man, salute to everybody. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's about 10:30, so we gonna wrap it up.
Salute to everybody. Salute.
Salute to everybody. Y'all know we already in the money so far this week, so we starting off good. You know, up 200 right now. So we just need the parlay to hit, and we gonna be in the money. We gonna be good. But y'all, please smash the like button on your way out. Go check out the Abdullah Mason interview if you haven't checked it out already. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. It's your boy KO. We out of here. Peace, y'all.